Achio near Mama Kwaba. Eba happy morning show so ewo happy 98.9 FM. Ora Isaac Adai wono eno keka bibia bomo mi adwumade no ebre etie for mamim na eye menu ma mene mo ye adwuma da bia anopa Ora Reynolds Sajiman and Ora Prince Ubiba Poakwa Brown. Mamemfa enchi akese emfa nkonkoma Ora Papa Fati Shaibu Ali. Na baby will be ene anopai ye di enchia emao. Mamenchia obi biara wode eye ni phone we're sharing live on Facebook. Maminka will say we are live on Facebook as well. Facebook live stream happy 98.9 FM okoha obetimi ehunu dia so if you have bia now so I'll entreat say obetimi a share the live stream e dia ma foforo binum say be ya mo so obetimi ehunu dwumadi ayedie nkoma ayedie na womo ebetimi ediom ho ahye mo bie. Again, you are the liberty to leave your comments, your views in our comment section on our live stream. Obetimi eja o comment wo making kan edi ama atiefo ne arefo so de be ya manfo so betimi ate wadwene na omahunu wadwene braso say yeko ACP Victor Tando retired eho na what the road safety tidbit no ebre atiefo ene ahwefo ene anopay tiengo ACP ho na ye ne ACP ni nkom ye ba dwumade no di aka no ye di ebeto aso. Yanko ACP Victor Tando retired Hona road safety tidbit ne ye ya wode yenye na yensua bi said ye be ya yanam kwanso a kwanso kwa hosan ye betimi akan ya hye no kwampa so na ya bre eye akwanhia ahodo a esisie wo kwanso mamanfo ehwerehwere wo mon kwan ma ye nuanom binum eprepra a wo muntumi nyahwe no yatumi abre ano ase ACP anopai memo ache na yemo akwa ababio famra happy morning show so na me wo gidie se empom ye boko de
enya me de adumaye
ye dobo ade ase ene eye ya wadai de wadaroma ehefa ena wo de efa
yo me do ase you my famo omo ani mo jumapa amode esi mo nisua odi de bo amoman e chance mo jumesi 20 no so don't for on tremushim until any minute donc so in shishamo eti for mo te didi and pay amunyi na atio o ma tia de she o ma tia nyade but mo be take medical case happy FM 98.3 and pay any idea Sema Sefah Danquah can this year on the stadium. On my channel, Isaac Adai, Obiba Prince, Reynolds, and Oba Papebi, Pati Shaibu. Who's up for them? Them, yes, only Dini Admama at the Pati and Yason or Demo. Na obubo da etoso mienu abeto yenso yemobie eye nim de ye papa bi ya dom ebitafo e sumo o e to ya menke ho usa mentia ni poeta ye driver say no mo kere apa mo die ni da ko yen gabi wone chigaba mwache ata and some Munyana Isaac, I owe him to make home. Or being and driver, I mean, one of hotel, the church, I mean, also memoir. I make a mono. That's where they are near my mother party. So they only miss it. But here, aircraft. She acquired a content. And that year, but what? Everything. It was for I said, Yapa, I see a home. She had some lot of quam. She could tell a lot of quam. And she had the motor, so you had to pradier. And I had a chain. Which is for a crown so far. I said that you won't be my papa. The sign said, you need or not it. You need or do it. And you need to access. Now, already I'm I know. And I can share this is people. Kwabenya kwano. Nipa da tani kano atuneje ati anka no ochalo na lava no what oya de papa de be ke sari e private I see so nipa da tani so be just a can continue that lava no ya right apopia ntwata you did a chip ikobo no touch me hey as a message the debiano is share I want to say the catch here I say woman on them etiquette I bear 10 minutes to be and at 10 feet. It's all kind of back guys. So, I think. So, would be a woman at 10 feet in grand amount of you know. Let the wood break a super. A bit me a chip and not the cock of. You know, the bottom of ground, not anything. They said, what talent? So talent to pass. Every bank is a great bank number of class in each local. You get a year. That's right. So, to be what they also win and want. But I can become now they call about for the eye. Because they'll see no monsieur, never take it back on. Book it and you book it back for the you are fooling yet. I've opened the crane. That's the answer. There was over color of a car bone, a copatum, and the man and a shankapo. The man and parrot, a shankapo. You make a cushion, then I'm not going to. You tell all of them what. We are causing a thing. I can't carry any of the phone. They need to say for how many they are teaching some. That kind of fear and ever. Or what they grab. That's all the business. As I mentioned, a lot of money and I'm the BPM and you do swap. Come on, me and kind of say, oh, kind of sort. A sort of papa. It is not a year. Then the back one. It's not a question. And the yes, and can you go and the people? It could be any number of classes. And that's the idea for you. Most well, or couldn't be. Guardians of the also saying what so I say it must be possible. I know I say this place for once and go better. And none of my friends, I must actually want to hear what it is. Back here, we can't let's keep. And we said, Baby, and said, okay, but you want a number. But not when we don't walk around. Who can pass it? I saw make a job. So, Mr. Barnett out. Now why and a few almost over a kid and a few garage owners, a car dealers, I have for so the manual open table, I'm not going to be here. And to a young lady and talk. I will bring the time and see or buy any other. I may because one a better would just again and said the brave at home. And said it will be so what to say in there. And we be there, do could give you open in continuity. I dare change there. And they are message for this and or that thing. I said to me, Spanish medical. Can't catch a couple of Francois. Can I say no? So you have to have a own share it after my end. And day.
Ebedo asiano pay. Ebedo asepa.
As a matter of fact, I don't focus on the church in that.
Yami kayo.
FM 98.9.
See the headlines of the newspapers and a break here for live on the show this morning. Me and ACP Victor Thunder retired. Say what the road safety tidbit no a brain in an pay. Yawa the Yango Podmo Chene Fiada, Yebesign, Enino Edi and Como said ye Ebeya, Danny Daniel, Yesuadiano, Patutu, and Sania Quacotana Yesim. Ye and quiet Yesimwa, Yenam Council, ye two crying, ye cry, a man for cry, ye do move free Biaba, could you mako Biaba Cono, Yamfia Casafidin to Happy 98.9 FM, and Ope Biara. Anope Biara road safety tidbit with ACP retired Victor Tando. Yadia de ebebro. I mean, so you're streaming live on Facebook. Ubiti me ako Facebook. Dear so jumadi yesubiano. You can see it there. Na ofyo hono na wonso uja wa adwenkyere na ebia our questions bia bebusa. Your thoughts on some of the and someone you be ho enkomo no nyinara. Yadia ubiti me eja wo ho. Na kai se uja ho nko ade yade a ye bekenkan ma menka o se enne damuino yade a ye de besi ho na yakasa afa NPP presidential primaries a nyankopon dum aka nanu enna mienu na ye de abrewo na menka o se nyankopon dum ochina at the forecourt of Happy 98.9 FM enkomokese ye ne bekoso na enkomokese ye ne ekoso a na ye ne akasama afu binum a o mukasama mpanyimfo nan a womo ediom ho asi wo se party ma ento omo so abanyimu baako na onye Franka Tuni no womo ne ani omu din komo sanso ena akitafo a womo time panyimfo na yeti nyinada pi no ano beba bi ha ama yini omo atena se na yeni omo di enkomo womo nkyere nie ntia e wo se delegate ekọ no mokọ akoto aba memene da anopa no anasa memene da damu no nyina e wo se womo to ema womo delegate na womo etimi ehim Franka edema the new patriotic party. It promises to be very exciting. It promises to be very engaging. It promises to be very insightful. Into Mr. Nyangopondomo China between the hours of 1 and 5 p.m. That particular program will be heralded by a Pahwada by Bismarck Brown, a Kwajo Sefah Danquah, Prince will be Wapwakwa, and Reynolds Ajiman Mask. Yenina, Yadi Hobeshi Jumadi Numwa, Yabe Pinsim Simu, na Yabusebusan Sem. Na nia ehinta biara no yape si bitimi eyi ediapie braso say ye the headlines of the newspapers no ebreti for live on the show this morning. My fancha kesi en fan konkoma hajia anopay hajia se wodi station no be haya na da wo se anopa no aya yenya ntem na yemfa newspaper headlines no emfa mren because no ohia pa enti hajia en anopay ncha kesi en komo sanso ncha kesi en komo bibiara wo hwe live on Facebook obi a wuti ye bia bia wuti free bia no me yenti wonka oko Facebook a obetimi eja ho se wo hwe wo ye akwatia wo hwe wo ye golu ye na lergu sanergu garu tempane ne bia keka ho nyina obetimi eja ho na ye hunu bia wuti ye free Reynolds Ajimana Trase sanso ena Nyanto Basie.
Hey, I do. Share.
Thursday
Thursday morning. Ha.
Thursday morning.
Bema, it is say.
Nyango now say.
Nyamiado.
Prince of Liverpool. And I said you obo table isi there. I said.
The protest.
Why is that Pitampino? Almost so they could do Brunya in the Najas or more by can.
But me holding pa. Yaban so the
What I did to the Jinam.
Has for Calazeno has for share.
I has for share.
And has for share. Has for Gabon. I think for the first time in many matches.
How many matches now has for about
I'm across 2-goal margin.
So far about 7 games out of 8. Almost one standing with Kwando Heart of Lions. And almost second victory.
Second victory.
In 7 games.
And the about draws I.
Draws Bako, the Kenyan Malusu.
Hey. Again, do more 7 points.
Say more 13, more than 13 position.
More 7 points.
Surface near the 15th.
Until after victory, no.
And I'm about down.
I've heard the coach, when you're strikers.
Yeah. Has for coach in so new strikers.
No new strikers, but supporters, no, any management, any board, any initiai. Last Thursday, and then now Penasa meeting, no. A basso.
No more PBA man.
Omoka catcher and say, and yes, strikers and Kwan should go. Players be more, bomb, and Ra, Salif for Ibrahim. Now, or team no more. So, the benches are, and Ra. And a performance it will game no. Only track corner kick first goal in 6 minutes. Track corner kick a copy mo bi e ko share. Enti abrofo coaches na yo maso yedin. Ba o mutia na kakra no. Ase ne hu ne hu wana sorry. Ne niaba no so. Na nka me be kan bi before Robert ne niaba ne ho so. Enti yes o mutia no. Yes o mutia no. So be kai say last season adia mediama ebechi has egu nanimu asepa e won kran
poto
enti na ho behia se omo be avenge ana se omo be ti omo ho ti enura no omo timi eti omo ho Accra Sports Stadium
Accra Sports Stadium hard to focus me edin ko
phobia
e ko ba na zano na stadium mo
nyina phobia za
na ansani e be ko do bokrata no mu mamemfa kaza kire no quick. Again, ne kwade and no to be asa. One say a brevi atwa na otwi mu ameka about patience. Say obinyanto boase na watwen na enematumi asisi. Aya mpempi amanfo fi say patience kire say wo don sa be show dem refam na watena baabi wo bra onyehwe. Dabi. Nature does not work its magic that way. Empanyefo ka sembi se osoro boa de oboa ne ho. Enti se owo twen mu na se wode won sa hye odemre fam na wote baabi fa ko a. De a wo twen ana se de a wo hwe se beba mu no. Enya de bebam. De ohia se obeyeni. Bibi biara onsa ehyemu a wo ye onsa kuramu a wo ye no. You continue doing it with diligence, with commitment, with dedication. Mame famfa to hu bi ma. Ye wakuafo mienu. Ba ko bedua bro. Ba ko bedua koko. Duodua bro no. Abro so abosome bi nsia na otwa. Duodua koko no. Enkane koko no. Na ubetimi adua koko no na di. Emfie be yenson ana anwotwe. Ansana watimi ahyase ate. Na mamimisa. Se wadua koko emfie nson ana ne nwotwe so no. Wodon sabe che odam refamu atenase. Akase o. Ene me wo twen me wo abotre. Enti ene emfie nson no beduro no. Na koko na so. Na mako na makwa akọ room no matete enye yi esan se wankọ ankodom wankọ ankogugu so wankọ anko yiyi nkrampan wankọ ankopam no ma bi amana mfiri so a ahwe asa abre no ebeduro no koko ababa akokora wo hu bi enti in your patience, in your exercise of patience, be consistent with bibi biara bia woye. In your exercise of patience, bibi biara bia wonsa kuramu bia no tokoso na ye tokoso na di ho dwuma. Don't sit and wait for miracles to happen. Kakra meche ena no pay no. Na me na nang na kachere me say bibi biara be koso wo wiase bia no there is a movement. Me na kwesi akom we die anopay bia we o bia meche awo. Me no so afiri mu but wo ha. Akwesi akom meche awo. Me na no ye guy. Ti not brofo kakra. Or see everything that happens in this world. There is a movement.
And that must be maybe movement for change.
There be no movement for change. There is a movement.
Movement. Job for the people.
Graphically,
Cash for the people.
this is the final product. But before the final product came, what happened?
And there was a movement.
People moved.
Yeah.
The chains must always move to consistently create the products that are needed.
Exactly. And yeah, no great, exactly.
Yamfa eye dobokrata emu ensem no enfamrati for ene anopay yensha siemfam free the chronicle dobokrata no mu na enumu ene de nyamesem e free mu aba na ene nyam minim se ye wo in the month of November mu throughout a year October na offer chronicle the obokrata no a nyamesem wo mpi no na Psalms no Proverbs minim se bi wasa kire mu a
yes you Proverbs.
okay your Proverbs yenko Proverbs
And yeah woman say Sefah newspaper na minya 2 pe aha na nso me
ebeso
2 no
ebeso
2 no gra me kan gbo mu enu 10 cities o chronicle no 5 they can honzo 3
8
8 cities. And upe newspaper here ya be bubo mu nsemi bi ato a.
Uguta 8
cities. Ubenya bi ato. And chronicle 5 cities. Kenke baako 5 cities. And you say they wato dok no baako. Oh. Edi we ne buanya den. Unya chronicle as dok no baako a obetimi anya Ghana nsem nyina. Na wa kenkan no hunu. Near custom. Now, yes, as you have free already, as I said, Diane Sefah. And no, the free Proverbs, said the Chronicle Atron, Proverbs 21:31. Was say the horse is prepared for the day of battle, but victory belongs to the Lord. The horse is prepared for the day of battle, but victory belongs to the Lord. 5 cities.
Me wisdom, ti adunu ba. Ninyi yimu eye aduasa baako na se de atwere no esie eni misremo osi wosiesie aponko ma o fun yi mempe de wi yo Wasi wosiesie mponko ma akonda na nkunimdie die ewe awurade nsem.
Chronicle newspaper today, Thursday, November 2, 2023, the True Independent. Now, as I mean, the other first one, the basis are Proverbs are some of free by Alan Cash ready for 2024. New poster surfaces in Ashanti, Greater Accra region. When he was a poster, Kofi Apalo should have been president long ago. Now, upper right corner of the Chronicle newspaper say I will win on Saturday. Akoto. Alan Cash for Mvonyi Boho. And banner headline made in mind was a vote Alan for president. Job for the people. And cash for the people. Hey, job and cash. They move together. Tia. Alan crash. Oh, hey, ne small na FPA. Na said you see the boy ni mahano. Sefah enyasem ketwa. Mama for juma. Mama for cash. Cash. Alan cash. Alan for president. Front page of the Chronicle newspaper and Yawana paper say NMC declares war on TV, radio, money, doublers. Say, Umami 100 Ghana now met me on 300 you. And the Umami 100 I met me on 300 and 10 Umkram the Nebisu Chesa. In the Utimi Mami 100 I met me on 1,000. And the NMC National Media Commission declares war on TV, radio, morning doublers. Meni papa bi ombeche no. Ngoko na bi mu. Decision na yi dey animu. I say okay, Margin Group CEO is organic manufacturing personality of the decade. Front page of the Chronicle newspaper. Yen remu kakra na fi yen fansem kakra. Ewo wo mu no bi emma na ye ne yetie for emfanchem. Ghana, German Chancellor hails Ghana for her commitment to peace. Minority threatens showdown with government over budget. If budget we know, when we say the TBA going into election year, there will be reliefs. I say, well, she said they be German for why the NDC is scared of who picks the flag? I know a opinion. Our Chronicle newspaper in the editorial is Kandapa going to leave a good record behind? And also, some our Chronicle and the editorial no emu. Sefah, yadru masem no so na containers said the nano na mekano. Kumasi fi ene yabo no ene esisi si won nkrofo na mo. Efin kefi kumasi efin. Enano mekan ya ade chin ya na yeso mu sha aseso mu tu na mo bi dia Sefah uko page 5 of the Chronicle newspaper Nano Paya or say can KMA win the sanitation fight? KMA force omo to efinso sa. Na onam kumase mo ntrenso a sebi impreduasa. Wan hwe abaka so onam bola so. E bufu papa. Say di ombesi aye kro na ayi sampan ne dom. Omo hwe a omo ye na fe no omzo mutu hu anamo. We sese sika twitwiri di a yesi ye di tu fina se no. Ese ehon nkwa ye hye da boa na fina doso ne etwa sika ne ye kɔ bebi ne yesi ye kutu ase containers efin auto chronicle a obehu efina da maka se kumasi aye tan no ebi ewum pepepe 5 cities pe dokono baako na eja wanya bi ene se di ade nsiti no se Ghana ebo dokono baako 5 Ghana newspaper baako 5 Ghana. Police arrest Nigerian Labour Congress president. That's a Nigerian dairy. The woman reps to investigate money spent on postponed 2023 census. Nigeria from Komo Kakra. Betimi Ediabano. But I can say EFCC arrest 69 suspected internet fraudsters. Yanuminie. Okay, yena hona veyen from Vivo Energy Ghana adjudged CSR Company of the Year. Now, center spread of the Chronicle newspaper nano pe ubehu said the manye yena manche and then a dom said the nyemesi ko ye no pepe when you go to the center spread of the Chronicle newspaper pepe a woman fe na shatara lady biaba Onse na no John Domelo enanti the moti anantie. Tiese moti omnantie omko machi.
Da bi omuna no se de aye ne sa na tie. Ba ne bi no mo se ye wono na ase wo reenact e kwan omo fa so a wo mu edwane free King Agokoli. Onso omo machi. Ene issue to gidigidi no mo omachi enanti ya no mu timi
dikenu wanhuzo mu gomaji
da bi se on se dia won nanti no e fa se odifiri opuna no na nsu ato a atache na kire se uwura dan Ufri baby ababi uradem. So what I say? Sa na ye.
And
Don't mean Tracy.
a friend reverse order.
Yes. Don't mean Tracy kwa mo fa.
And we now yes I dey call her no or dada wo mu so abura ha na so ni o.
That's it.
Reverse gear. In fact, why are there so I question but next time so who koye bibi sa MZ no ahwe kakra. Ese chatawale koye show bi o as a Wolverhampton as a ewo UK.
Yeah.
Say UK din say din ya na boy bibi. Wolverhampton Wolverhampton. Wolverhampton. Was it Wolverhampton? Chatawale cancel.
Enyo krum kasa.
Wolverhampton.
Enyo krum kasa.
Wolverhampton.
Obi enu ho was judge because obi krum kasa no aforce ya wo kan wuti.
UK for something to know. Now man be bobo him the EPN must have friend drink water. Hey, awesome Ben. Wow, my friend drink water.
I remember. Was it Harry drink water or what?
Danny
drink water.
Danny no monsieur. Was your friend drink water? I mean, hey, name go for
na see a flow bi nso walk.
One knows and quiet don't John the melody no. You know they are to reverse gear. Anyway, and to us Shatawale cancels Wolverhampton. What's your guy say?
Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton concert as promoters failed to meet luxurious demands. Shata no. SM. Na mama bro akasa. Sefah na say o kan na mama bro as man wa hwe.
But your meme can say.
Okay. So so what? I say I won't let those who still rent give me pressure.
Wow, rent. Wow, rent. Me rent.
Jubilee House nyana na kufu ado dia.
Me rent.
And the man pay Jubilee House or rent ntimi kana asem.
Ena asem ni eh obi aware mu nsem. The essence say wono no wo bedwam. Na bedwam no di na agro ni nti. Na semba beto dwa. Ase e kamya ese obi apeso kan bi.
Enti
Na so no so kan crofo asem.
Oh men ka so kan crofo asem.
Ba
o kan crofo aware mu asem.
O kan crofo emfa ho ni asem a wo kan.
O kan crofo aware mu asem. Eyen koma social koma ye nyina ye tena
ni. Me girlfriend asem ba wa kan na de wo de oni ku asem ba de.
O de jaro. O try show business wa. The thing is that the asofo na hand na no muntimi ntimi asore man fo so ma ware a. Okay. Adam fire shots at Shatawale regarding cancellation of concert. Adam no. John Dumelo and Sensemno ha. Na assembly is Uganda. Na Sapan assembly pass is here. Gamera Zenka Umbesre Zenka for the first time in my life. Umamnya judge. Ugandan court fines US couple $28,000 for child cruelty. Onu US ni akwabi ni yire nu mu da hwe manim ze omu ya kwada na basa akra omu ankasa adapt no ya na basa tan yen se aboa na ohwe obi ni yire nu manim a omu amudi nsem na omde da na hadrin military brutality mean for wenwie a kanda pass summoned by parliament. NDC mad over exoneration of Adubu Ahin. Our front back page of the Chronicle newspaper. So if I'm fancy, I'm not going to say Ensome.
Yanko Ghanaian Times.
Sir, offer Ghanaian Times and anopeya most authoritative newspaper and a Thursday, November 2, 2023, ensuring sub-regional security. We would support Ghana to preserve stability, fight terrorism, criminal groups in West Africa. Eno a German chancellor. Eno this assembly ato eja. Government present relief items to bupe flood victims. Eno ubehu Mrs. Osei Opare. Ono ene chief of staff edema Ghana. Ubehu say all present sa relief items. Eno Ediama victims of Vupe flood. And also our front page of the Ghanaian Times and Anopay government urged to ensure 2024 budget alleviates suffering of Ghanaians. Sa story we ubehu our page 10 and Anopay EC begins voters registration exhibition tomorrow. Page star story we ubehu our page 3 ni nyina ne se edin a ye trotro ne nanse ya no EC ebiem ato ho efiri ochena se kohwe se bia odin no kwadwo no na bia eye W eye KWA ni bi na ye no KOJO ni bia na wahwe ne tententen no bibia waye ensakraye wo mu na omunya tum se etwitwire eno ano no untimi enkonkoye saade ni biem eno nso e wo front page of the Ghanaian Times ba story na nkasa de e wo page 13 oko page 3 my favorite page of the Ghanaian Times scrap dealers vandalize steal ECG switcher gears and some krum ho and some hankas. Man gets 20 years for killing 2 policemen in Kaswa. Could you saw okay, sa story no. When you 20 years. Yeah. Na ne lawyer senka man 10 years. 10 years by court to net trans and court and say debi. Ye ma the oyende ye man 10 ye AG to start afresh trial of Cecilia Dapas, former maid and others. And also page 3 of the Ghanaian Times. So share the editorial of the Ghanaian Times and now pay many agent hopa displaced children deserve to go back to school. Ninyina akoso mo down spillage and sensemwa kwa enkwala bebre etu akotana enunti omuntimi enko school. Military brutality at Goru Timpani Parliament sermons national security minister and also ensemwa ewaha offer Ghanaian Times ube nyebi aka the magic of self-discipline we by Captain Sam Adai ena watro sawe the magic of self-discipline and also ewaha offer Ghanaian Times ena no paya ube timi enyebi ede akan other stories and so Dr. Efriye Akuto cautions against vote buying ahead of MPP presidential elections and also ensemwa offer Ghanaian Times ubenyabi akan ene anope other stories ewo Ghanaian Times mo Vice President eulogizes late Vice President Aliu Mahama and also ewaha na other ensemwa ewaha so MPP Manshia South parliamentary aspirant rules out vision and also ewaha Isa cautions government against excessive spending. I know ahead of 2024 budget and asa and some way so aba NMC to clamp down on offensive broadcast content and also and someone ewaha National Cathedral Secretariat denounce criminality in construction of cathedral and and someone be ewaha who engages government stakeholders on strengthening health security and also other stories are obi so call back page of the Ghanaian Times and now no has upset Mediama in Accra, Olive Force at Bichem, Brekum, Chelsea shock Dreams FC, Nations FC trash RTU to end winless run. We and someone obi ewo Ghanaian Times mo pate kudus for top calf awards. Ni nyina ensemo ewo Ghanaian Times mu ene anopai.
Yemfa Daily Graphic double crater the munsem bi yemfa mrati for ni for ene anopai na offer Daily Graphic double crater no stories are ewo mu ebi eni bonito NPP inches towards showdown. NCA NMC launch broadcast complaints platform 2024 budget. ISA wants prudent spending. Graphic FBN Bank to support businesses on after. Other stories are Ubura Dobokrata and Mabit Mihunwa King Kanyoko Inside Africa, page number 5. King Charles III visits cemetery in Kenya. No Ewoho. Biden faces tough questions over Israel's strike on civilians. There is an opinion piece on page number 10 of the Daily Graphic Dobokrata. cupping therapy on the rise. Mainstream recognition needed. And no, EC tables instruments for creation of Guan constituency, page number 17 of Daily Graphic, the Bokrata, and 7 will be to me who be kind. Buipe flood victims to be relocated. Chief of Staff. And on this assembly, Atueja Finance Minister presents budget on 15th of November 2023. Get fund supports basic schools with dual desks and no Ewoho. And I'll go to the business page. Page number 37 of the Daily Graphic, the Bokrata, and Ghana's anti-money laundering regime to be evaluated. Fintechs engaged ahead of the exercise. We and some of our Daily Graphic, the Bokrata, and Nano Pia Bitimi Hobin Wakin.
Pepe Crami, Nebuanya de Ukra, Nebuano Kra, and Inson Docnoto. I don't think they're near Ton Docno 3 cities Ghana.
I'm not too sure.
He and Ton Docno 3 cities. Okay, so daybreak here, 3 cities pet. Which means you be at 3 cities pet. Now, front page of the daybreak this morning was say Fitch upgrades Ghana's long-term currency IDR. Na and a bonum kakra. Ghana Link donates to flood victims. Now, two and also build the town and champion and O'Hare Alan Kojutra Martin. Manoko Kotra. Bankani ye gra. Oh, Bankani ye. Yera Canada compare with Japan in phone, you know, her vice president, His Excellency, and friend say Dr. Mamudu Baumia, and Dr. Auzu every year kutu, and engineer, Nradi, and then Bonko Mohan, and also at the anymore, on some boom. Independent in Funyibo. 200,000 delegates for NPP flag bearer election Saturday. About daybreak, anyhow. Na ocean of a fair na enzemno edoso kakro sa nkufu ya Uganda for copy 2 of the daybreaker is Uganda for ya awafu ye so mkudi nse munu nya branche ma omotete akoda tuntum bi a omu ye US for many enye radio pa na yi pa na independent kan kasi bi ameka kire sa abrofo yi mi no Queen is Umudi and Korana first Uganda or pass if I really human himself. The way Facebook had a human film. See a crumb, Omo Korana dan tabus no more. Omi and said you sebi. Omenya boa. Ma adapt ya Kodano. Uganda for Senka go for Koje. Omo $28,000 for the child cruelty. I shame. Eti omunzo zango fonu enu ba kono kra ne space nyefe American yan space nyefe ha eti usedi ohunu no na sefa enim ha ide efficient sensem ya ha mama fu avoid wood fuel to protect health and save environment
because everybody total
AG moves case of Cecilia Perez house help from circuit to high court. And so a woman editorial I know he's talking to brazen up for alarm bells over hikes in fuel price. And also yes, the address I could be there. I can give it on Tengana said okay. So these are medical issues, and I think that I will have to leave it here. Daybreak and sense the woman.
Sir, offer anchor and anopeya co-chiefs farmers chase agric minister over alleged distraction of cocoa lands for private business. And also ewaha ubehu ankobia hene of Obo traditional area. Nana Buama Chimfo the second. Sanso ena agric minister. Minister for Food and Agric, Brian Echampon. And also ewo enimuha kidney patient death toll jumps to 19 as Kolebu OPD dialysis unit remain closed. Kwejo omu miye still omu miye GS secretly reinstate was headmistress but failed to publish fact funding a year report. And also ubehu ewo page 4 Garu Timpani youths split venom, Kwejo. They spit venom, demand release of tortured colleagues. ne nyinaa sɛ nnura yi nsɛntwerɛfoɔ nhyia mu bi kɔɔ so ɛwɔ garu ne timpani hɔkɔdwo na mmabunu a ɛwɔ hɔ no ɔmo abɔ kurugyan paa na ɛnea yɛka so bi aspete venom a sɛ wote aseɛ ɔmo atintasu kɔkɔɔ paa te sɛ mogya no na ɔmo ate agu hɔ deɛ ɔmo ka nyinaa no sɛ deɛ akɔ so a asogyafoɔ asraafoɔ ɛbɛbobɔ nkurɔfoɔ paa nkurɔfoɔ a ɔmo kyekyee ɔmo no ɔmo release ɔmo anim a nkurɔfoɔ yi maboɔ mo atɔkyɛ ɔmo masan ɛde ɔmo akɔ tumu ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo bara so sɛ hin ɔmo se ɔmo dwen ho a ɔmo ɛnte aseɛ koraa ɔkɔ Volta Regional dam spillage physically challenged flood victims raise issues of unfair treatment and neglect at safe havens ɛno ɛyɛ nsɛm a ɛwɔ ha saa nso ɛna ɔkɔ Western Regional Peace Council member fears uprising in Galamsey areas ɛno nso ɛyɛ nsɛm a obehu bi ɛwɔ ha Eric Yauchi ɛna ɛtwerɛ saa nsɛm wei ɛde ama the Anchor newspaper na tie we need a problem solving budget to surge growth in 2024 former AGI president Kojo ɛna ɛka sɛ asɛm wei nso energy minister takes responsibility to brief parliament on spillage of Akosombo dam ɛno nso ɛyɛ nsɛm a ɛwɔ ha 2024 budget we would oppose any policy that will worsen the suffering of Ghanaians minority vows ɛno obehu Dr. Castle Ato Hayford ɔno nso ɛda ha na Frederick Opare Ansa ɛna ɛkasa yi ɔsɛ Alan resigned because he was unhappy he placed third. Opare Ansa otu bi gumpa menim so ni mukasa sao osi Alan munyano no person di second kene de Japan di second no di third na no se medwane eno nso ensem a Opare Ansa Opare Ansa e di aba
Matimi movement
MPP primaries Ken Japan retreat call to delegates not to vote for Nodna Baumia and also a nsɛm a ubenya bi aka we any nsɛm a ɛwɔ the Anchor newspaper mu ɛne anɔpɛ
afei do aka Sefah Danquah to a happy 98.9 FM no so good so and Jumadi and happy morning show tienka from number 22 at General Street Asylum down Accra na okoni sim wo 100.1 FM Nasim 95.9 FM or Tamale and Bolgatanga respectively abitimi at tienka on sounds on streaming live on Facebook. The Obokrata at Tiffin 7 any day bread tea for any phone and pay or Jumadi and so in fact the finder the Obokrata and family tea for similar a gumo business finder na yamushi in Kwabe Fontin Tankasian. There is a story that is of interest and pay BD a home come of fetch upgrades Ghana's long term currency IDR and no air day BD a home come. What really does it mean? At the end business finder the Obokrata and offer now here anymore target 8 to 10% annual growth. To significantly improve livelihoods. It's and on this we are to adjust it deepens engagement with informal sector workers. Offer business finder Obokrata and page number 7, which means as the seminal Ewoho Chief of Staff assures Savannah flood victims of government support. Page number 6 of business finder which means kind food security set to improve. Now there is an editorial Ewo the Obokrata. I say, well done, EU, well done, CSO Rise, and no Akosombo Dam spillage. Energy Minister scheduled to brief Parliament on November 8, 2023. VRA ends controlled spillage of Akosombo Dam, and no indirect subsidies on electricity regressive. Reports we ended this as we at you ija. We some of the stories are offer a year the business finder the Obokrata and now the payer obetumi hu na wakin kind. We young kwa be from Tintankesi so. To na yentwa so na offer na oko happyghana.com na no pay stories a bit me hono no akenkan ho ebi ni o NPP decides our monies won't change your destinies in a day. Engineer Dynamo advises delegates to choose leadership over hey brofo let me to me more Wilmar Africa Limited donates relief items to Akosombo Dam spillage victims. NPP decides I don't need fanfares to win over delegates. Engineer Adainimo Enra Obaye Emma Yebetna Pahwa da Ben Jumadi so Emiet Tona non kakra. We a story of fire. Sefah Danquah hands over the reins of Pahwa da Ben to Bismarck Brown, takes over Happy Morning Show. And no Asugusu Awuti. Inti Oko a year happyghana.com stories I will be who I can be no na mebu bobo. So NPP decides Jamie BC embarks on incisive discussion ahead of presidential polls. Mitre Nyankopon mo chana and komo kese bekoso ewo the premises of Happy 98.9 FM no and no ehon 7 year kruche go on. Charles Kelly returns to Happy FM to host One Putu Sports. We some of the stories are of oko happyghana.com and anopia betimi hu na wakenkan ewo ho.
Sɛ wokɔ city newsroom a nsɛntwerɛfoɔ ne nsɛmufoɔ hɔ akukyiri nsɛm bebree ebi ɛna mebɛbobɔɔbɔ so de ama wei ndc foɔ ɛna ɛkasa yi deɛ ɔmo ka nyinaa ne sɛ we won't fight EC over voter register exhibition ɛno nso ɛyɛ nsɛm a ɛwɔ ha voter register exhibition at polling stations will be a headache for us ɛno ɛyɛ PNC ɛna ɛde saa nsɛm wei nyinaa abɛn. Alan's exit and Kennedy Japan's complaint have devalued MPP. And no, Dr. Ata Kennedy. No. Saha. Ono sunibuku ni chesi no to oblivion no. Sabuku no chro.
That's not on Ghana. No practice it the United States of America.
Sa se o sanko back. So by UCC kakra. So be chira de wo UCC. Kakra. Oh okay. Enti e ho na o to bigumu no. Yo. Obedi campaign achia wa mo homode a na wa kotwiro book. MPP flag bearer race. Baumia brings more value to the table. Miracles aboaje and all this and same way. Miracle mechiao and anope baby a obia. Nyankopon Emerson na Ompeja. MPP government would soon add Israel-Palestinian war to list of excuses. We a doctor at Kennedy and our Santo Bako Gumono say he's pissing from a year outside the pa. Hey, Papa, Nihu City TV, City FM donate more relief items to communities affected by Akosombo Dam spillage. We ayen somewhere offer the city newsroom obehubi na wakenkan ewo ho kwamra atakenedi ni hoya mengongo
as a breast cancer month na ko enche so yenko google na a couple of stories envamram or saying apparel manufacturers ILO to transform Ghana's small scale garment manufacturing sector. Tobacco, alcohol are promoters of breast cancer specialists in ECA. Sports betting is growing in Ghana, no doubt. Ghana eyes climate finance as dam spillage hits 40,000 people. Now, the photograph of Kennedy, a compare in Japan, and looking so tensed. And what happened? Now, I will resign as board chair of Ghana Gas if I lose MPP primaries, Kennedy, Japan. And EC to update Parliament on limited voter registration exercise on November 8. These are some of the stories I wore.
Google. Na yentwa so yemfa international news ni bi emfa right here for live on the show this morning. Na oko cnn.com ho na yemfa eno enhye ase and anopay CNN. Some of the stories are Okoha Obitimi Ehu Akinkan Ebi any second Israeli airstrike in 2 days hits Gaza refugee camp and no Ewoho. Other stories are about a year Israel, Hamas and Tokwakono Obitimi Ehu no Akinkan. At least 80 people were killed in the strike. The IDF says the strike was targeting Hamas militants inside the camp. Meanwhile, the main generator at a key hospital is out of service. Other stories need what to know about Donald Trump Jr.'s fraud trial testimony. And strong jet stream pushes transatlantic planes at speed of sound. no ɛwɔ hɔ. Na oko into US politics, Israel aid drama is the latest failure of American governance. No ɛwɔ hɔ. Florida hearing may determine if Trump's Mar-a-Lago documents trial is delayed until the elections. Where are some of the stories are oko CNN.com and ano pay abitimi hona. Waken kan ho.
Say oko BBC.com and ano pay and someone obehu bi wo ho. Biden calls for humanitarian pause as fighting rages in Gaza. And other someone obehumbi other stories. Children must be off limit, says father of abducted kids. And also her relaxed Trump Jr. cracks jokes in courtroom debut. And someone obehu or no akola no or to send a pass akola and so one say osia osiwuni. I don't want to die at 24. Trapped Gaza woman and Odessa and some way. And so about offshore secrecy factory exploiting UK loophole. And also and somewhere or has also BBC sponsor superb Newcastle knock holders Manchester United out of EFL Cup when politics derails England's World Cup campaign. Ten Hag vows to fight on, but questions grew for Manchester United boss. We BBC.com.
I'm Al Jazeera. Kakran so then MCB will far from here. Bakari's bombed hospital hits as Israel's war on Gaza knows no end. Hamas leader accuses Israel of Bakari massacre after refugees camp hit. Gaza's only cancer hospital shut down after running out of fuel. Jordan recalled ambassador to Israel to protest Gaza's catastrophe. I said, know their names. Palestinian killed in Israel attacks on Gaza. Gaza mothers fear for premature babies as fuel shortage cripple hospital. Okay, so let's take this one. Chaos, fear, reign as foreign nationals try to leave Gaza through Rafah. He threw up blood in the face of patients. We some of the stories at Al Jazeera and they are no pay. Sefah Danquah free.
Say yetwaso ana yentwaso emfa social media trends na emfa ntwaso na ewia ye di weather update no eno so ye de atwaso ena no pay ewodwumadi ne so na oko social media there are a lot of issues ekoso ho a ye di eno bi to edwa na yensha se emfa free Miss Bell's son na Miss Bell ne ho ensensema ba beto dwa amagana fo pi no ano eno mato omano egu ensem no so akoda kama oko social media na mfoni edda ho na popular Ghanaian songstress Miss Bell is insinuating that his son Kwame Adepa, now known as Okonfo Black, is shunned in school by his mates for his recent comments about the existence of God. A Facebook post by One Voice indicated that he would not be surprised to know that some African Ghanaian Christians, as he put it, will start advising their children not to make friends with Miss Bell's son. And he wrote, after the spectacular and ear-catching interview of Okonfo Black at his age and the in-depth knowledge he has about our ancestors at school and his neighborhood, I know the African Ghanaian Christians will start advising their children never to make him their friend. But the good thing is that the gods and the ancestors got your back always, champion. Now, with a said post possibly summing up just how much she feels at the current happening, the 16-year-old hitmaker shared the post with the caption, "Yes, it's already happening at school." Miss Bell and her 10-year-old son have been the center of conversations following an interview the latter had where he boldly expressed his non-conforming views about God. Now, the said interview has attracted both praises and criticisms, but Miss Bill has shown great support for her son. And someone for ABA can emphasize some penny or say, so someone died and came back in flesh as your son, and people called this myth intelligence and woke Ghana. Emmanuel or say, let's wait till he gets to a certain age and see what happens. He's just being brainwashed and coached to talk like that. All is just to give him some kind of hype. Andrew, say he will grow to be a prophet of God in 8 years from now. Nana, or say he will be a bad influence to our children. Sika said, Miss Bill, train her very well. Your teachings has led him to not believe in Christ. Now, there is a story about Ghana. Any a year fetch yentie interview no kakra. Yentie interview a year Okonfo Black have you know. Na tie Okonfo Black.
My mother, she gave birth to me.
No, Adupa, you didn't get. Who created you?
I believe through science, human beings were born, not created. And if human beings were created in the first place, I see God as my father or God as my mother. The only person who cared for me is my mother. She buys my clothes, she buys my food, she pays my fees, she does everything. God doesn't do anything for me. And if I'm supposed to stand here and say he has done something for me, I'm supposed to ask. And I say he gave money to my mother. He never came and said my mother should collect the money that he's giving.
So you don't want to be a Christian?
No.
What do you want to be? So where do you fall? Where do you belong?
The traditional belongings.
So do you pour libation?
Yep, I do.
At your age, you pour libation?
Yes, I've done that before.
Akora ne se ono de ogunsa na wone nananom edin komo enti wono no onipa wonim no kane eye ne maame na ne maame ne tua ne school fees ne maame ene bɔ ne ho ka ne maame ne ye ne bibia enti sesia no de ne maame ana onim sempo no ne nyankopɔn ma ne maame sika wono no ohunu se ne nyankopɔn ma ne maame sika enti ade ba ko onimu ene se wono no de ne maame no onim no na yebusa ne se enti wonye na adwene se nyankopɔn no obeso no ze onu de dabi na wono no wo obi a ogunsa ne yade a at the age no waye bi da Okonfo Black ena waka say Fitch to Ghana. Now, Fitch upgrades Ghana's long-term currency IDR. Now, the West African country has already restructured its domestic debt, which will lower its interest payment. That is a car amount for DN. Ya restructure a canon DN. Now, who insi who no was it? Tiano, yatrimu. Na no yatrimu no any swat or hamunchimu be edu. No, and a Fitch ya no si o. Said the IA near my dear, boy kakra. Now, despite this immediate relief, the restructuring has increased Ghana's debt to GDP ratio by 0.6 percentage points, and the ratio is still above 100% after the process. Now, is there Fahumpo any restructuring? A dear still no ama a debt to GDP ratio. A car dear as compared to Sika or my money na yenya afimuni no a shri echo a year 0.6 percentage points no somewhat Fitch a year diaba now Fitch has around 65% of eligible holders of Ghana's 126.97 billion Ghana cedis. That's equivalent to 10.5 billion local bonds registered for its domestic bond exchange program under its restructuring. Now, how much chichimu one not omri sikama ban fanya jumana untua ho insihu fama omo no how much chichimu adusia no mu de omu say aban entry yaketwe was or the Emma woman. Fitch said it did not expect Ghana to get financing assurances, commitment from its external bilateral creditors to restructure the country's debt before the end of June. Nana Fitch, the work can I say, na wo nijidi say by the end of June, na Ghana bitumi enya a year arishimu every one more yedu omoka ewa bontin no any bilateral creditors no say nka yebitumi atakoso edisejuma nemum ekokusiye ama ene Fitch say wa upgrade a long-term currency IDR. We trends are ekoso na yebedi sa Fitch nsam no ho nkomo kakra ewo dwumadie no so enana pe nemum amemfa weather update no emfamreti for the info before ansana ye bu kompo asanko ye chibio akwa nsam wa Fitch e dia ba betu dwa ye musa ye ho se edian pote pa na we no ekire ye ne wo mum nimde wo economics mu no ye ne wo twetwe nkomo kakra na ye musa wo se ye ne wo we no koye ama ye na owura Christian Tachijan finance expert ye ne twetwe nkomo kakra wo sanse mu owura Tachijan anopa mi na wase na ye mo achemu akwa ban famra happy morning to so Bijiri mpombo ko de now, Fitch said they have upgraded Ghana's long-term currency IDRAM. Wadama, no, mo finance ne entiasie. See, a case, a year an institution has upgraded Ghana's long-term currency IDR. Na as a trend, Wadarama.
Yo, me da si bebre netia ne etie fo ne ahwefo na anopai. Ohwe Ghana yen tikasem the way say almost 2 years near enya de a ekoyie. One of the contributing factor was credit rating agencies. They said Fitch, the downgrade of Ghana currency, no, and general economic outlook. The man of Kokobasa, no, na abai ne busia na wabo outflows and the inflows no na imbalance inflows nisa but sikanu tia carbon no na bebre nti to baby na abai ntimi meeting repayment obligations no nti na a signal bi an was send ama players on the international capital market no say okwakoye investment bi e wede Ghanaian economy no mu area Ghana buying so piska bi now the kokomana the possibility say we nya say sika no higher nti omo koso downgrade ya me do junk ne de would same ne na nkasa kraw kase o jesus sika no baka nya de a on sabeka because we share the way ananiema SCIA say medical canon repayment obligations the government was unable to pay na jinasoma president the 2 years means say na hu be here say yebekwa akogye emwa kakra e de free IMF for ho wo hwe aban no the way ana osibo the current government the time and opposition no wo hwe ana enye the last resort and nya de anko we take that decision but because of where we had gotten to na ye hu bibia engine no na say yekwara IMF for so ejepene omobaye omoya analysis be made nyema gugu akwan finally we were able to get an approval from them of which first tranche of disbursement yensa kind of about $600 million. We are expecting say before November the end the second tranche so at the back. That program na Ghana yede ye ho atoso no ama confidence kakra aba because 77 traders na kan ne ye hu ye fie to a say the brain supervisor so omrana omehwe say be na niema entimi entochima se ni iti maybe no in the IMF program no what it does not just the funds or the amount it also gives you policy credibility into that policy credibility no and I'm not surprised that some of these credit rating agencies are riding on it to upgrade our status after the completion of the domestic debt exchange program no and then international creditors no so restructuring program and also there is a bit of confidence restored into the Ghanaian economy, plus the presence of IMF and so more controlling Myanmar kakra ewaha making sure say we are doing the right things. No, nina na akabumwa ama confidence kakra ba they say omotimi I would say CCC is not anything to write home about in terms of credit ratings, no. But we share the dia yekokoda ye the janka ye do ye fia ni na sisi we upgrade kakra ye be fa ni sa Ghana ye di A plus pen ye di A minus pen. I think the worst that we had ever gotten to was about a B minus as I may omutimi downgrade ye to janka na yatia ma ye home so kakra. I think that it's a good sign. And also economy no so say niema improve kakra tini nyina na aka bom ama mama yensa upgrade no.
Is it an indication say the economy is bouncing back?
I would say it is a signature to the indication because indication is maybe last month's inflation rate na 38%. There's not anything to write home about, but maybe I could do I think somewhere February, March, Ghana inflation is number 51%. Now, even the preceding month before October, or was it September? Yes, before September, then more than 40, and I say about 38. At least it's giving us indications that things are improving. It do baby my in forex market also. I'll say the cedi was trading to the major foreign currencies, especially the USD, 16 cedi per dollar. Is just about 12. We are comparative analysis. There's been improvement. Into some improvement, no, Masha soon so also a day signature notification by that upgrade.
What does this mean to our quest to borrow for programs and projects in this country, especially from the international financial market?
Yes, on the international capital market, so far as we had the IMF coming in, I don't know my medical and my policy credibility. Before some of the ban the junk international capital market had been closed to Ghana for a number of months, and until say IMF for no ever back into entire no program normally so my policy credibility. Into now the international capital market is also open. But let me be quick to add, with the presence of the IMF, they will not allow any, not just any borrowing, whatever borrowing that we have to go or hit the international capital market for, it has to be a prudent one. I'm not sure what the details are in case you want to hit the capital market again, the threshold that we are going to be allowed. But so far as they are around maybe this market,
Christian, overall, what will be the implication of this upgrade on our economy?
Yes, of course. It puts us on a better pedestal in terms of international capital markets, even on pricing. You see, in credit, it's credit risk, normally your pricing is also higher. The possibility say we higher. Normally interest na say utia 1 2 3 say utia ya fa 6 months na ogibi say risk no was so intini obeju interest kese so that utia ebia 4 krampu na ne aka na ma already no they were making the interest, and I say a larger chunk of the principal no mensa aka back into say unya better credit rating na woni obi a yamfa ne so obi e B minus na obi e CCC a mokwa munyina mo rate enye pe because CCC no credit risk rating no e was so B minus no woni so ni sika no ma wa e more or less safe ni say bitima kana ade nti interest ka credit a obitimi enya na wo so no we okay with it nti ya wo jank ne de anhwa na obi afra bu emfa ma obi credit ka be ma wa na it is one of these loan sharks woni say terrain now or corner is very risky. The possibility and insanity is very high. Indeed, bo bia or the bedu interest bia na open no at their slap it loan so at the amount. But some reason when you better rating or loan sharks or won't be mau you can hit the normal market by a rate and at the was so kakra into every my pricing in terms of negotiating for other credit facilities, especially on the international capital markets, is going to be better.
Do you have a feeling that this will reignite our pension to go to the international financial market?
Come again.
Maybe I said, do you have the feeling that this will increase our pension to go to the international financial market? Say, because
what assessment the IMF about they took into consideration all our inflows, that is government revenue out in the agency, and share government expenditure and so in that regard. And I don't think say it will be too soon to ever hit international capital market because we debt restructuring no and even domestic one no cry. Some foreign denominated bonds we have to deal with on the international capital market no so cry. China for who are biggest creditors on the international front, also, I mean, Makasa, a dream pen, so be there, but BBA ANC. It's not like, say, BBI, okay, so we can hit the international capital market again. This is just a step, say, okay, you guys are doing better. With the presence of IMF, especially, 1 year, in the next 2 years, 2024, 2025, we don't expect the government every any huge borrowings, especially on the international capital market. And yeah, they are happen. They are trying to manage and consolidate their finances, because again, inflows that is government revenue are ever the foot to mono. And yeah, they are be the cocoa this can be bar, ever saying a stronger in senior, maybe a year. So we'll be relying more on disbursements at IMF no at the mind for our project instead of hitting the international capital market.
Christian Tetijan, Mammy Nawasi, and the place would penny now when you're train and come over Mammy and to us to train you and ask a professor Lord Mensa. Say, I mean, Prof, good morning. Should we be that happy, particularly with our economy, with this Fitch upgrader? And then almost say they've upgraded our long-term currency idea. Should we be happy?
We should one way or the other. So share your friend is saying, am I speaking to your English, please?
Pacho, Emubia Wadarama.
Oh, okay. So then I'll mix it. Your friend is saying, so share your long-term debt now. Which upgrade to proceed now. So your bonds are liquidity. Akofo. So be any share that bonds since I restructure. Now ability to pay, which is one of the key indicators. And then also another indicator is whether government is accumulating more debt in that long horizon. As we speak now, government has not been raising much money to accumulate more debt in the long term because amount for and that bonds. And Yadibia, we are a rating agency now feeding in parameters. Obviously, Obeka said we have moved a bit up because there's an improvement. One, the swelling of debt and never had it done. Nanka just a buying to mean Tiaka form because to me educa bonds. Ama this year buying to be Tiakra acquire a furniture relatively and any money we are now pressure no about form. Coupons as well also buying piano as a swat. The man is actually to pay no is there. Once the ability to pay improves, there is you will get an upgrade in your ratings. So from where I sit, it shows a signal that government ability to pay long-term debt is good. It has improved. Now, this is a good signal in one point because the investor will look at this indicator and then possibly whet the appetite, increase its appetite for government long-term bond, depending on how government structures the economy.
Mm-hmm.
As we speak now, you realize the T-bills has been, the order of the day. A typical investor in Ghana now, chasing high interest rate. Having inflation more than, that short-term, even high interest rate. We always go for T-bills. But then let's look at how November budget will be. And with the signal that government will not borrow that much short term, you will see investors going for those long-term bonds now when we upgrade in rating. So it's a good signal. Once your rating improves, it sends a communication. But we shouldn't be so much happy because we don't know what is likely to come out when the government reads budget and give the signal The signal will come from the budget deficit the government is prepared to take, because if the government takes a huge budget deficit, then it means financing will be required.
Mm-hmm.
And in the budget, government will indicate how the financing structure is going to be. And so if government shows that, look, the financing structure is going to be, using long-term bonds, then obviously more investors will turn up to be going into long-term, especially those pensions companies, those who have their clients not needing their money in the immediate term, will start buying government. So it's a way to correct the yield curve. If I say to correct the yield curve, who's a yield curve, see, on the short term now you be higher than the long
The
term.
long term.
Yes, and say rating where you ban on us, amount for started demanding long term now. The best start here from some home shape B, which means that the medium term will go up, and then the long term will be almost at par with the short term. Until with time, both the medium knows now increase quite long. Then we have an upward sloping yield curve, which is a good thing for managing, an economy. But it may not happen within this 1 year or 2 years. Yeah.
But Prof, a quick one before I start the conversation. What would this mean to other external data? And also, I don't see a PC restructure.
Yeah, you see, the communication that this rating gives, right, to every investor, be it external or internal, just the ability to pay has improved. And once the ability to pay has improved, it tells you that the borrower, which is Ghana, may not have that much of debt pressure. And therefore, you are the one coming for renegotiation should be able to understand that, yes, of course, the country should be able to pay your money when you restructure. So it's also a good feed to external creditors who are about to, restructure their debt.
Prof, me no wase pay say what opinion now net twetwe komo e happy morning Jones. Professor Lord Mensah, a economist and a lecturer at the University of Ghana Business School. One now to say twetwe komo ho Fitch upgrades upgrading Ghana's long-term currency IDR not just no bia nanke da na kyerɛ sɛ yɛkɔ abɔnten ɛkɔbɔ besia ɛnya ade a yɛbɛtumi atua no ɛnɛ ɛsan kwan yɛfa so a yɛyɛ debt restructuring na wɔn amfa mo ho anhyɛ mu mpo yɛtumi enya sika ɛde ma wɔn no ama ɛyɛ nkranhyɛ bi aba yɛmu anaasɛ aba ɔman no mu sɛ mpo sɛ ɔman yi ɛba bɛgye sika na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ade a wada na di sɛ ɛka wɔde wɔ no ɛnkyɛnkyɛnkyɛnkyɛ obetumi atua wei ɛne nsɛm a na yɛdi ɛho nkɔmɔ kakra na mene animdefo ɛdi nkɔmɔ na mebuso ɔm sɛ so ɛdeɛn ɛna wei ɛkyerɛ ɛfa yɛn economy a da bia yɛsɔre a na yɛdi ɛho nkɔmɔ no so na ɔsɛ ɛkyerɛ sɛ economy no nkakra ɛsan ba ne dada mu biu na wei ne kyerɛ sɛ obi biara wɔ abɔnten a wɔpɛ sɛ ɔde ne sika ba bɛhyɛ ɔman mu no wɔhu biribi saa no anakyɛ sɛ ɔno nso anya awerɛhyɛmu sɛ ɔde ne sika no ba bɛhyɛ ɔman mu anaasɛ ɔde ne sika no mpo ɛbɔ aban besia sɛ ɔmfa ne dwuma a ɛyɛ den a aban bɛtumi abɔ ne homɔden ɛde atua ɛde ama na mebusa sɛ wei no ɛnkɔ nko kenya a ɔpɛ a yɛ a ne yɛpɛ sɛ yɛbɛkɔ amanɔne ne akɔ akɔpɛ sika ɛde aba bɛbɔ ɔman yi ho bra anaa ɛna ɔmo kyerɛ mu sɛ ɛntumi nkenya no sɛsi adeɛ ɛsiane sɛ IMF yɛ teacher ɛgyina yɛkyi na nyɛ sɛ bi a yɛsɔre yɛ ne atam yɛ kora ne yɛnam yɛ international market sɛ yɛkɔ akɔpɛ sika na yɛwɔ sɛ yɛde nhyehyɛeɛ pa ɛgu akwan mu ɛma IMF ɛtumi hunu sɛ sika yɛkɔ akɔpɛ no yɛde ba bɛdi dwuma a ɛbɛtumi aboa ɔman no mpuntuo ɛne ne nkɔso ansa na ebia yɛbɛtumi akɔ a anaasɛ yɛtumi akɔ mebusa prof sɛ aban na yɛ n'adwene sɛ ɛka bi a yɛde ɛwɔ abɔntene no ɛno nso wɔne wɔn yɛde wɔn ka no bɛkɔ akɔtena se na wɔne wɔn ayɛ ntotoyɛ sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɛka ɛne ɛho ɛnsi ho no yɛbɛtumi atua no nkakra anaasɛ yɛbɛtumi asrɛ ntesoɔ na wɔn de ama ɛna ɔsɛ wei no ɛkyerɛ say so ombenya sika etua dia se mekọ anase yenye kọ ne yeni omokọ akotena se ne yeni omadi nkita ho a se ombetimi agogo niema mu kakra de aman we yenkoma etwenye efa Fitch upgrading Ghana's long-term currency IDR no mamen kai wo se yekoba na ye din komono build dia na ye de ani kire NPP presidential primaries ya nyankopon duma memreda ebeba so no ebra so say ye call na ye de sports update live on the Happy Morning Show ebre etiefo baniafo stick and stay with us. Prince Obiba Pwakwa aye krado mamenka was otienga from Happy 98.9 FM, Nisim 100.1 FM, Tamale, Nisim 95.9 FM, Obo Gatanga. We also streaming live on Facebook. Ubitimi ako Facebook, debeko so hobiano, ubitimi FB TB oho. In our comment section, ubitimi eja eye wano di semanasa wa adwenkyere egu ho mekenkan edi ama eye etiefo ene ahwefo. Prince why krado asum niengwe.
Kojo majo so kama ye twaso ewo Happy Morning Show is di ana baby edu sports update and 10 term so ano sima edu entem a memo bon nsem ne so na afi ye tenase ewo Happy Sports so a na ye di enchiremu krogin e di abrew ewo ho enti ye hyase di a yen hyase emfemfiri fie na yenko Accra Sports Stadium ho enenura former league champions Glorious Accra House of Folk etnae na ene it was a fantastic performance against champions Midiama na ni nyina se na a match day 8 fixtures ewo Ghana Premier League no mo na game no ase on the 6th minute pepepe na ne enko other results a free other centers no eba na memo bobo so ententemo a se upie mu ewo Dew Theatre of Dreams a Dew Theatre of Dreams ene ensuo eboa osi ebo me pa brekum Chelsea na until sa game we no almost struggle no omko Dreams share Dreams by 2-0 sanso na Nations etna afie ewo Abraham Kese Dr. Kwame Che Sports Complex Real Tamale United ebo mo eka pole enan omo antimi ansim kra sanso ena akopie mu ewo Nana Ajima Bedu the first park ewo doma Eduana Stars etena fie bofokwa ahead of this game no mu ninku guo kra no omo chi omo ebo mo eka enan ema bofokwa etimu mienu eno kire se bofokwa omo tasty omo first defeat in the 2023-2024 Bet Power Ghana Premier League no se okopie mu ewo Aliu Mama Sports Stadium so a Kerala United ene Go Stars ekoteye obi ahye ne nyonko eka bako insenchire Sports Arena ewo Samaboy no FC Samates 1996 etena fie Lagos Cities ebomo eka miensa omo antimu bi ne no na kwadwo ensemu a aiba ne se omo free Samaboy enam kwanso omo ba enkran no nkrofo bi ekutekutetuo ekoto hye omo so ekoto hye team bus ne so ye de ho update nyina interviews nyina any reactions nyina bebro ewo Happy Sports inti menko ba bia akra eno eye nsemu a epiemu after sa game no sanso ena last game enura no na eye Nana Fosu Giabo Park Bechem United etena fie Great Olympics Oli Kojo Sefah Danquah Oli Bismarck Brown Oli Epaho Adaben Oli Happy Sports Oli Happy Morning Show omo bomo ekamienu ema omo timu baako enei Krobia Kumase Asante Kotoko eba kopie mu ewo Nsuatre na omone Nsuatreman FC ede akwakobo ani ewo ho yetena eye Happy Sports anyone putu so a ye de nsam we nyina ebesan aba na bibia etimi akoso yie kama ede amount ewo Happy 98.9 FM ye toaso dia Ghana abrantie kuma ye frɛ no NS Menu abrantie kuma akra na empanifo abona baso eji no se CAF Young Player of the Year enrei na CAF ede 2022 awards no ebe baso 2022 eye awards no na eno ɛna ɔma name NS Apia Nuyama as AFCAF Young Player of the Year award. Na sɛ award we 20 ɛkɔ ɛde players a ɔmo nim no 21 years of age. NS Nuyama wadi 20 years of age a okopie mu ɛwɔ baabi akane na osi akan ɛwɔ Denmark na osi akan ɛde FC Norgeland na 2022-2023 season tie or share 15 goals, Emma 4 assists in 34 league matches. It was a remarkable achievement by this young Ghanaian player. Ena a boy Emma Abranti unya young player of the year, best player of the year, ena osan enya best player of the season onwa ni players in the year no. Emnes Nuyama enya ni debut edema Ghana ewo Antananarivo ewo bra na Ghana ene Madagascar esi akan ewo 2023 African Cup of Nations qualifiers no mu kai hye so say panel of CAF technical expert African football legends and afi selected media representatives from number of countries omo ena a shortlisted preliminary nominees ewo 2022 CAF awards num kai hye so say award we ebetodwa ewo Marrakesh Morocco eho ena yebebo omo a deserve nyina abaso ewo eho yentoa so na yetoa so dia eho na no sa the same award num no we young player of the year but player of the year na CAF player of the year Thomas Tepata usiakan edema Arsenal ewo England eni Mohamed Kudusa ono nso si akan edema West Ham United ewo England hono omo nso empanifo an nominate omo a we prelims no 30 man shortlisted 30 man shortlisted and omo yi omo a omo behwe na bibia edi akoso me kai was 20 CAF 20 awards 2023 no ebetodwa ewo Marrakesh Morocco ena ye di sa adwumadi no ebeba 10th December ena sa awards ni nyina ebetodwa yentoa so yemfiri ha na yenko England yeko England a eno Jordan Ayew sabrede empani ensemo a Crystal Palace for Ediaba and say Jordan Ayew are extending a contract with Crystal Palace na enti the actually say the contract no ebewu June 2025 and on Crystal Palace contract no ebewu na eno ena Crystal Palace omo owner chirimu ena okase ye Jordan Ayew oye a fantastic professional on and off the pitch. He offers his effort are never less than 100%, and as a result, he provide an outstanding example to his teammates day in, day out. You know, and Crystal Palace owner, your friend or chairman, your friend Steve Parish, and okan sa same way. Obi you know, and or say we are delighted once again for Jordan to extend the spell with the red and the blue. Eno enti Jordan Ayew de okodia bibia ekoye kama ediamano. Yenkoi Mohamed Kudus amedi kan ne ho asem ewo CAF awards mu Mohamed Kudus enrei na opiemu ewo Carabao Cup no mu a na West Ham United ene tifie ene Arsenal edi boani na eno ena West Ham United eche Arsenal ebo mo kamiensa ema Arsenal eti mu baako na Mohamed Kudus ejina sa agokansie num esi akan edema West Ham United ehye go kra make sure say ade a West Ham United eyi ono a ne teammate ne deputy captain Thomas Tepatis Arsenal edi efrimu go a wo share no Kwadwo Sefah Danquah na efe yie papa pa ewo ho a Mohamed Kudus die obo ne ho modern yie papa is a talented young Ghanaian midfielder ofri Ayers eno kopie mu ewo West Ham United sama etwamu ya ena ofri ho obo ne ho modern yie ewo mu se David Moyes on start no but obemu dia na osi akan dia obo ne otimi ebo ne ho modern pa esi akan yie pa from another from one Ghanaian midfielder to another Ghanaian midfielder Ghanaian midfielder your friend Daniel Kofi Chire oh Abranti ne modern body World Cup 2022 ɛwɔ Qatar ne modern bɔ ɛso ani yie papaapa na ɛno kra ɛne free hɔ ɛma ne team a na osi akan ɛde ma yɛfrɛ no Sampali no kopie mu ɛwɔ Fredberg ɛde sika paa ɛna ɛkɔtɔ kyerɛ ɛde number 11 jersey ɛde ma no na ɔkɔ ya after World Cup no ɔkɔ ya ɛna ɔkɔpira ya saa injury no ama no akɔ the sidelines for 9 months ɛno ɛna nwura ne coach ɛyɛ nsɛntwerɛfoɔ nhyia mu na nkurɔfoɔ nsɛntwerɛfoɔ ebusa no sɛ na ma yɛn update kra ɛwɔ wabrantie ho ɛwɔ mu sɛ opirae after the World Cup na update ɛte sɛn ɛwɔ Daniel Kofi kyerɛ wo na ɔsi wa start 2 mirika o ɔsi Kofi wa start 2 mirika 27 years old ɛna brantie ɛdia ni coach ɛkyerɛ sɛ wa start 2 mirika na ɛno kyerɛ sɛ mirika na watu no he's on his way to a year full recovery ɔba bɛsi akan ɛde ama Freiburg ebehia pa sɛ abrantie bɛba abɛsi akan ɛde ama Freiburg ahead of a year next year AFCON ebetodwa ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Ivory Coast no sɛ Ghana bɛkɔ akɔbɔ ne homɔden dia na players bi mu ɛte sɛ Daniel Kofi kyerɛ mo ɛsɛ ɔmo ba na ɔmo bɛsi akan ɛde ma Ghana yɛmfiri hɔ na yɛnkɔ ama no yɛkɔ ama no dia Carabao Cup no mu no Manchester United ɛtena fie ɛma Newcastle United ɛkyi ɔmo ɛbɔm ɛka mmiɛnsa na ɛno kyerɛ sɛ Manchester United asɔfa back to back ɛyɛ 3-0 ɛyɛ defeat wei ɛyɛ Carabao Cup no mu obɛkae last year 2 clubs here ɛna ɛkɔɔ finals yes ɛmo na ɛkɔɔ the Carabao Cup finals ɛma Manchester United ɛkyɛ Newcastle United ɛbɔɔ no ɛka mmienu a wantimi antimu bi koraa nanu yi ɔmo kye Manchester United ɛwɔ Old Trafford na ɔmo te ɔmo ho sɛ victory a Newcastle United enya ɛwɔ Old Trafford yi na ɔmo nya bi saa victory since 1972 na ɔmo nti enya deɛ a Newcastle etimi abepie mu ɛwɔ Old Trafford na abɛhyɛ Manchester United ɛwɔ hɔ na saa bredeɛ pressure no is on Manchester United manager Eric Ten Hag ni nyinaa ne sɛ ɔmo ne homɔden ɔne ne mmeranteɛ no ɔmo homɔden ɛma saa bredeɛ Newcastle United ɛbra Manchester United ɛbɛkyi ɔmo ɛbɔ ɔmo ɛka mmiɛnsa a ɔmo gye ɔmo ho bia na enye yie kura yɛmfiri hɔ na yɛnkɔ Arsenal deɛ manager Mikel Arteta ɛna ɔno a wa admit blame sɛ yie ɔkwan a yɛtena so ɛma West Ham United Kudus Mohammed ɛne ne mmeranteɛ ɛbɛkyi yɛn ɛbɔ yɛn ɛka mmiɛnsa ɛma yɛte mu baako ɛyi yɛfiri mu no ansɔ ne kura magyemfo musuo ni nyinaa ɛde afa ɛyɛ mea enti uma obi yɛnka sɛ ɛyɛ players no ɛyɛ me Mikel Arteta na nkrofo sɛ yɛbɛka sɛ players ni bi nso amɔ mo homɔden na sɛ abrante a yɛfrɛ no Ben White sɛ no a ɔkɔhyɛ ne ho ongo ɛwɔ hɔ nti woyɛ den ɛka sɛ yɛwɔ ano sɛ ɛyɛ me ɛna meyɛ manager nti mea ɛna mɛgye mfomso no atum wei ɛna ɔkan a mepoto ne tia ɛde ama we have to use this painful and this defeat to prepare for the best way for Newcastle in the Premier League. Ni nyinaa sɛ weekend Arsenal bɛtena fie ɛne Newcastle United abɔ ɛna ɔsɛ yie saa defeat wei a yɛasɔfa sɛ yɛyɛ big lessons ne yɛde kɔ saa game no yɛkɔtumi ɛgodi nkunim ɛwɔ hɔ ɛwɔ Carabao Cup no mu anso Bournemouth ɛtena fie ɛma Liverpool ɛkɔ ball ɛmo ɛka mmienu ɛma ɔmo timu baako ɛno ɛyɛ Darwin Nunes ɛna free bench ɛbaeɛ na ɔbɛhyɛ a fantastic winner na game no ɛyɛ 1-1 and nkrofo si game we grade ɛbɛkɔ penalty anisa ɛno ɛno free bench ɛbaeɛ ɛbɛhyɛ stunner ɛde ma Liverpool di nkunim by 2-1 ɛwɔ bra na Cody Gakpo ɛna ɛdi kan ɛhyɛ first half goal ɛde ama ɛde ahyɛ first half goal ɛde ama Liverpool no ɛwɔ ɛhɔ ɛnum saa na EFL no mu na nso no yɛmfiri Liverpool deɛ ne Chelsea nso tena fie ɛkyɛ Blackburn Rovers ɛbɔ ɛka mmienu na saa game no yɛde a Raheem Sterling ɛhyɛ goal saa nso na Bernard nso ɛhyɛ goal ne ɛde ma Chelsea ensure sɛ ɔmo anya a victory over Blackburn Rovers saa nso other results a ɛpie mu no na sei ɛna ɛkɔyɛ Everton ɛtena fie ɛkyɛ Burnley ɛbɔ mo ɛka mmiɛnsa ɔmo antimi ante saa nso na Ash so ɛtena fie ɛma Fulham so kɔkye ɔmo ɛbɔ mo ɛka mmiɛnsa ɛma ɔmo ɛti mu baako Egypt ɛna meka mede ma no ɛbobɔ so saa no na okopie mu ɛwɔ Germany so a League Cup ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Germany na Bayern Munich were stunned by 96 minute winner against a third division side your friend no Sasbenen uti ye bom din kra wɔ German football mu obi animu nanso Marcel Gans enya late stoppage na game no kwadwo referee no de aben ahye na no a obebaawo abrantie free a pa na atena wo so ye Bayern Munich omo gi omo ho a na enye ye referee omo di ball ne koto center etu ya referee pe sabre de German champions on bom hu modin ye pa ewo UEFA Champions League mu no upie mu ewo League Cup ewo Germany a eyade a 30 club ayiwo mu afri mu a eni suo pa na omo timidin ene Prince Obiba Pokwabra yetena se wo Happy Sports and some mama so nyina ye de mu nkyire mu ebeba me dane me ho tew na me ba owura kwadwo Sefah Danquah ebeto aso ewo Happy 98.9 FM pacho twen yeba
Happy 98.9 FM and Nijenkwa.
A bank that supports you, a bank that cares for you. Hand in hand, we stand with you. So lift your head up, big dreams are waiting. We'll walk with you wherever.
Dear Chasano Nimsan Chia Anti-Fatchame. This is a special announcement coming from the Electricity Company of Ghana and Operation Fix the Bill and Pay the Bill. The Electricity Company of Ghana Limited wishes to inform our cherished customers and the general public that the company will embark on an exercise dubbed Operation Fix the Bill and Pay the Bill, effective Monday, 6th of November 2023 to Monday, 11th of December 2023, all in ECG operational areas. This operation Fix the Bill and Pay the Bill aims at capturing the consumption readings of our post-paid customers to enable the company produce actual bills. It is also to ensure that we verify the integrity of meter readings, build confidence in the bills we deliver to our customers, and also collect arrears owed by customers. In this regard, the regional and district offices will operate with a lean staff pool who will provide essential services to customers during this exercise to enable total participation by top management and staff. ECG wishes to state that the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission's LI 2413 gives us full access to all our installations. Therefore, customers and general public are being advised to cooperate with ECG to carry out this mandate. Help ECG to serve you better. In the free the 6th of November 2023 to 10th or 11th of December 2023, dear ECG, one more edit mediation could be by or more friend operation Fix the Bill and Pay the Bill. Not just a more Miami na here a year. Meters ye boho, especially post-paid meters, no. Normal has a bill like mutia ye bill like was mutia na. Simple ne be a modicabia ama your kwam befaso betimi agye. They sent we call the various of offices of Electricity Company of Ghana. A free sabrenoa from the 6th of November to 11th of December. And the Pakuma bin Abin some offices one betimi a dijuma ediama wana so betimi akomwa. Said ye be ampanyin for ebetimi akom ya me ahodo no makwa kodi sa adwuma yi na ECG Seminkai say the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission's LI 2413 emomo akwanya say baby biara wo bibia wo bia o meter bia wo bia o betimi abawura ho enti enei customers ne timamufo the stress ECG adwuma ye ni bi ba wa hwe na o se oba ba hwe wo meter enye ntokwa na o se ne no ko o so mana kwanya manitimi edini juma. ECG, help ECG to serve you better. Tovila Water Solutions na make for Ediama Wono. Mr. Insua ebitimi anani efin biara wo widiemu ayi ama apie ama honoma kwa no atimi anya hoto edini juma yie ama obehu onam esanse nsuo no timi edi ne dwuma yie nti now we dey da so sro asa koda foforo ye di nkuto asra no no eye Tuvila natural purified drinking water na ye 20-liter dispensers e wo ho abetimi aba befa bie na wo de akofie akwa akonomo enye mu ahoden ofren a betimi ahohare so ne ye de ye nsuo no abrewo. Drink Tuvila natural purified water today and increase body metabolism, release toxic waste in the body, improve skin. Mr. Bombarding Frey and any Ninkita Homes 0552 490684 for your free samples is Sierra. Yeah, the Bebros is Sierra. South Fashion Institute Semen Cantrosi Gusua ye je esua for amoma ba besua de e fashion design mu courses a ye de emma mu ebi enie anantete e de mamu no ebi enie garment construction for male and female, fashion illustration in designing, textile and designing, leather works, communication skills in English, business management courses. Yedim fie no ene de santete be ma wo open short course eno so ye wa fe ba kon de wo ho ye wo weekend classes mo na otwemu ni nyina no munya adaje ntenase anase munya adaje emma ya so ye emesua de no ye wo weekend classes ye de emma mo. South Fashion Institute Awards accredited certificate after your tenure as a student ends with us. Hostel facilities are available. Your flexible payment terms. We have well-equipped production laboratory for practicals, and we have comfortable and well-ventilated classrooms. On top of that, you will a year and in the 4-hour minimum day. Our fashion design in more margins on the mountain. They are highly motivated teachers. We are Kwang McCarthy Hill. Number between my friend only Dinkita Honi 0503-020-094. Mamin Timubium 0503-020-094. Kwabe Fontin Tankasian to www.tatsedu.com. Ogo Facebook at your Tats Fashion Institute, Instagram Tats Fashion Institute. Mass wedding no on wo a year registration form so Bomodiana bra happy 98.9 FM. Why a crado say obewaria ba you ano in 2024 dear happy FM Valentine mass wedding ye mau aquinya obefa form no a ye 1,000 Ghana cedis per offer form no tie a ye 1,000 Ghana cedis. Na after 1,000 Ghana cedis no de aka wo waware no nyinara ye be ya ma wonta de shim onpabo shim pedicure manicure counseling a year reception baby biara ka wo betina mu kura no happy FM any aboafo ye de ma wata de a wo be hye bia wo beda ye san kura wa chede ahodo a ye de ma warefo no. At the end of the ceremony, your insurance packages, a dema warefo, you sika, ye dema mano, a jetria umbetimedia kwaku dijuma, a de as sustain your warrior nina. Happy 98.9 FM. Ye beye, ediamao. My main cow say, Happy FM Mass Wedding, no 18th edition, because 14th of February 2024. Udu hu shem, anaso betakoso, a promise ya bajuano. Ewo bra wudininya debi eni abayo ninya bomodin be fa forms 1,000 Ghana cedis pa wawie numbers ni bomodin fre nani eni kita ho sisi a 0244595061 and 0302254858 for further inquiries. Happy FM Valentine Mass wedding awari on another level. Dondo CB Herbal Center. CB Herbal Center. Womo enom di enro ebiti se CB men capsules. Ene CB women's capsules. Ediaba ejumwa. Ene emema ene Ghana manyi na. Edisa enro hu adanse. Na ofa CB men capsules a. Bema a wo ko junso ase junso no eba ase ma bema ya show catheter na kyerɛ sɛ o prostate no iron large nti ɛyɛ ahomatea ahomadroben no a ɛda wotedua mu wɔ sɛ dwonso timi famu ma ne ba no na kyerɛ sɛ aka mo a nti agye sɛ yɛde rubber hyɛ ma ebie mu da bi ofa CB men capsules timi edi sa adwuma no de ma wo difficult in urination urinating double urine flow mu a mo dwonso a na dwonso no mu apa mienu a mo gyina hɔ ana mo ka sɛ bema ni mo boa bra enye bema yade na yade nim na nim me ka kyerɛw odwunso yo behɛ na otedua mu hyehyew da bia na otedua mu hyehyew obadwunso yo behɛ na bibi timan bi didi etire CB men capsules ebeboa ema no so de CB women capsules na eno no mo a makosua kuma no mo hɔ a ne mu ekeka mo wɔ hɔ a na ensuo bi efiri mu ba mo a mo ne mema kodi nhyiamu mu kodi mpaso agro kakra na kyerɛ sɛ ehu na abɔ mo esan sɛ ɛyɛ mo ya mo a mo wɔ hɔ a na sɛ mema mpaso agro die kura na waware o na nso eni wani so olibido wɔ fam mo a mo dwonso kakra ma no na mo nso mu hyehye mo a mo bu mu nsa na mo suo maame bi na those times a amount for calendar any hɔ no na papa bi na ɔte yefie achi na ɔde maame ne nkeka mu ɛna yɛ ne calendar wonim sɛ maame ne hyase yɛsi wɔ keka mpena kyɛ sɛ bosomi ne yakɔ na wi ya na ɔkɔ akɔgye ne salary ya ne sa wɔsɔfo sɛ wɔsɔfo wo de woni mama ne aba behunu wɔ ho saa brɛ no na ɛyɛ CB men capsules wonya bi a ɛnka saa dede no ngo onya bio CB men capsules, CB women capsules are available at all herbal shops, pharmacies, and chemical shops for bulk purchase. Obetumi akɔ Repatch Ventures or Okaishi Fresh Susie Herbal on 0247 111671 and at 0246 578750. Susie Herbal Center, Ghana Mane Mema Nyina Damwase. Mamenka Sasa Enkratui, Eyadia Food and Drugs Authority, Omajatu. It will be a showdown on 4th of November 2023. Who leads the new patriotic party into the 2024 general elections? A critical questioner. Obia Ebisa. Is it going to be Ura Akompreko Kennedy, Japan member of parliament for Asin Central? Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, a vice president of the Republic of Ghana. Dr. Wusu Akutu Efri, a former agricultural minister. And engineer Francis Adainimu, former member of parliament. Tune in to Happy 98.9 FM as we bring you nationwide coverage and updates on the NPP's presidential primaries from all of the constituencies across the country. Our correspondents are ready, our presenters are ready, our digital team are also ready for the coverage. To Bombarding Focus of to Happy 98.9 FM this Saturday, 4th of November 2023. But Yankopon Dumo Ochana 3rd of November 2023. Ayan Komo Kessia, the forecourt of Happy 98.9 FM. Yantanas Nini NPP presidential primaries in Abekoso on the 4th of November. No, Komo Kakra. GMABC election camp, get your comprehensive election coverage here. Happy Bible quiz. When I say Happy Bible quiz, Jumedi Srunkwa, Happy 98.9 FM. Ye de boa ama timemu fo Ghana fo ewiasia fana obi biara wasum nyame ama ni Kristo somnumu emu apie ewo bra wo sua twre kronkron no we akansie sronkwa eda akansifo no wo munim di a wo wo ewo twre kronkron no mu adi nti we akansie sronkon kra na nyese omusi akan ne keke eyade a akansie ni pompon so na asa akansie ni nkona wiye no akyɛdeɛ bubruja wo hɔ a yɛde bɛma akansifo a wɔn aduom ho bɛhyɛ Happy Bible Quiz 2023 no mu no na kwasie da bia ɛna Happy Bible Quiz ɛbaso no nsia bɔ pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ na yɛde Happy Bible Quiz no ahyehyɛ so akansifo ɛtena se yɛto nsimisa no de ma wɔn na wɔn yia no kama na ansakransa na yɛde dwumadi no bɛhyehyɛ so no aya monkai sɛ yɛwɔ exclusive interviews a yɛyɔ ɛwɔ dwumadi no so sɛ de bɛyɛ mpanyimfo yɛ wɔn so munim de ɛwɔ twere kronkron no mu wɔn de bi ɛyɛ nnwom wɔn de bi yɛ nneɛma bi ahodoɔ bi no mu no wɔn nso atu wɔn mu si akan no ɛfo wɔn ahyɛ wɔn nkran sɛ montɔn kɔ so na mo ma mo gidie NCP ewo eye Kristo mu na eson fasode de eye bubruja. Happy Bible Quiz 2023 the Bible Society of Ghana, Christian Council of Ghana, and Tovila Water Solutions. Womo eno maso yasene eme de dwumadie ebremo ebraso se wonso betimi afre no aba dwumadie no so Ghana kasamre ena aduro so na emum CBG semen control se woye wo bia wukọ suku na da bia se de mebo sikasie hu dawuro no wono ewo se otimi de hu hyembi ewo se obomoden a etimi ede wo hu ehye sika sie emubie enkase bia me de me yosuani nti me enye sika bebrebia na menyanya ana enye sika pibia na menya nti me de beka me nsa bia na medi ana me de betwamanum spede de da bi. As a student, savings facilitate a smoother transition into post-graduation life and promote long-term financial independence. And they say, what shall see na unye sikani bi na ode tohwa eno ena eboa ama se uwie suku a watumi enya baby papa do na yasi na se de beya sikasemu obetumi ade wo ho entem. We eye tipsa Consolidated Bank of Ghana se memfamre etiefo any for live on the morning show this morning. Ghana kasamre and edus ron misre number ni 0555657278 eye number betimi afre na wabadwumadi ni na so akere wadwene. And somewhere ya brobros one doors from the headlines of the newspapers. New Crusading Guide the damanim hai or second was contracted to attack Anas. He was given contract or pariansa and it is assembly at 2 eja. Enzempi ne koso efa NPP eye amanyoku no womo eya omo presidential primaries on bekon ofrefo odi kan ha yanko ne ni nko good morning odi ni bia afrefi
Sefah Danquah.
yes sir
Derek
Mbacho yanko
Charlie, good morning.
Good morning.
I hope everything is fine.
Everything is fine with Derek.
Okay. Charlie, Sefah, your friend got to one side.
Uh-huh.
Let's put joke one side, or then let's put the fact one side. I could find a mom where Charlie is very bad. Like me, I'm not president too. But if they give me 7 years or 8 years, what I would do?
What will you do? What will you do if you're given 7 years or 8 years? What will you do, Derek?
First of all, I'll make sure that we have good hospitals. Second, we have good schools. Like what Mama is doing before he leaves. Because day and night, people are the generation is going up. I'll come to road. I'll make sure that all the normal road in Accra towards people, their houses, then like the major road overhead, everything. Because at the end of the day, I'm receiving tax money from people. You get me? So what is here? I hope you are following me.
Me too, pa. I'm following.
And I'll come to hospital because I don't bow me as a human being. You bow me for sick. I'll open the hospital like I'll open every region or every district like normal like hospital that you will feel very comfortable. Like you won't drive to Accra. Like sometimes you will see someone they will drive someone from Volta region to Kolibu. Because I've done it again. It's our taxpayer money. Akufa will never use his money to do all these countries. Our own tax money.
Derek has expressed his willingness to lead the country. Or see a man 7 years and another 8 years. One of the obeying or they are two John. Good morning. How do you be afraid for Dharma?
Good morning, Honorable Sefah.
Yes, sir. Bright Aboso kan yanko.
Honorable Sefah, none of them is Ranyanko Point by already my only happy is my phone now. Honorable Sefah, Ghana, the way Ghana is with the AR hole. Yama and Koyi, crap. And then Uba Aboso Kanya, Aboso Kanya say, I centimetry. Yen Toshi. And almost my post. Ekoyi, Yama. That is a damn man. So I so after buying way there. Omu is our taxes in inflow. Every chain, Omu is tax inflow. And then Ghana revenue, I see Odinipa Eba Betina shops nano. Now Adeba Ubia Betono, no Muchi, no Mushe, Niamamu. Yeah, catch Ghana revenue authority, and they are buying with it. That's what I hear. I was a mapot. Now, we say small man for a Betina shop nano. And the one she here, and fast and papa and black. It is hard to see no my omunchi inside. And me no mutankes owners are. Omuye juma or memoir. Omudi shisho omuyi no mumba. I am much China for tankes. They are about memo. Our mupeto mugo mujumano. That decision and war mano. Because Ghana I think. Yama say or memo. Now what if I am Israel?
Mama was a bright so free na watchere wadwene e wodwumadi ni Ghana kasamre and Adruch on live on the Happy Morning Show and ne anopay. Good morning, Waha Udin, any baby Afrifi.
Kojo, Sefah Danquah.
Yes, sir.
Anopay, Osra Sumji, and count on the word you may for.
Osra Sumji, enka wonso nanamwako.
Sefah, Anopay, the boy about to back of my account. And they have PSL in the schooling in the house. Sefah. Let's pick the delegate. Let's have to be a record swabber. You were a complex project on number one. Yantana chief, noni or my Ghana is because Obama and Penny Ghana ha. You may be so, number Blina and your DIA. If a summer honorable or Palais and San Eka, former MP for Sumuno, may in so be a minimum farmer because Europe Alliance or customer, you move a you do. Now, near also a couple for the secretary of Onya saying, only propriety here MP move. Honorable balance any propriety here or MP because or any baby obey MP was about to be a home to be a course room because propriety here and collection of for the secretary. No, I would say the dozen Onya. Yet, Jana had acquired there. And what Yan President Kumina being Kakao with the pedinty or man and say, the Secretary of Balance says, Tam no, MP, no, Benation Kutupana, and I know Binan Copper, Benation Kutupa on Copper is done as a day. Christopher, the airport to our Ghana Hanum, a Dumra, I was thinking of my Ghana asset businessmen and that because of that business. Business as a self who will be a company looked over 7,000 workers are on counting companies on yes or OBA. Of course, I said by your man, Pedro Ghana ha. The past, which is a man just seven over me, Magana, Mabunya Binyana. And that Yellow and normally amount for the amount for shop room. Almost when you stand up for the volume they stand up for shop one, even a shop for the move. A good hostel. Put your career. Somebody cannot come out, bro. I was you want to obey on the brow, our wow store. And don't you come for now? Who, Nemo Motor, and the one who tax the almost government. Yet, means now, my channel for my friend, how. And next, all you find there, almost Magano, channel for now, a second for iron. One time, you're going on, but you're going to for a second upon quiet paper.
Mamma, I say, sir, one so friend, not what you're watching, it would you muddy so. Happy 98.9 FM and I was a good happy morning to your friend Sefah Danquah. Free Saria coming on Crombe Bono and come on. I would draw high, bet you your boss and NPP's presidential primaries and a idea. Imun Semino, Bar Neba, Aka and not Baye Minu na party ma over 203,000. One more aqua trouble Franca Tuni. And some of course, the able tree a cobra mining na you be home come and pay with medicines. Good morning, we didn't be a free. I just now go part will be on me. This sounds on here, dear. I just man, tear some no kind in you, Wadarma. Me ba join, yeah. Office Eva. And so baby, omoye no. E ho na be kwa akohwe. Sampani ampa se wudin, ye spell wudin ye true ni ye date of birth ni nyina ye kama anase nyina won enam kwan mu a.
Maybe I know only 88 years, no, already at this time. I know me, I know you. If they know about opportunity, and also, what be a book. And now also, what could be that? No, not be you are for it. You can walk with him. No, maybe why a man can say, yeah. Maybe I have made 2 months to make practice. Not to work for baby, I bet you about it. No, for him, yeah. Now, maybe what I share all baby, I mean, to about your own umbrella who wants it. And can warrior for a gun and you are open to about. I can't say, get your mamma was to catch a young friend. And I knew education that whatever I was doing, I did. Yes, about moments to catch a young friend. I want to say, yeah, excuse me, I'm the reform practice for now. Where the young woman, what's here? Where that is a meeting, you come more that well in an eye, you practice me. Okay, I tell one of the two about the American we get banana about 2 years. Now, so you are not one cool nipper, we are nipper, but you know what you want. One day, say about cool nipper, and sign up, they're not president. And I'll be a town with you. I'm not town with some couple of the criminal case. No, the firing this. It is a criminal case. Whatever it is. Then the man starts off with green ship and Baba. Other we only body. When you grab me, I have electricity. I have 2 million. Because you have a PBS, maybe you sit up with me. What you like, I will say, was good. Na yanzu musum ya talata ni ato ilawin finish ke the whole Accra ho na se bita se ho obi musum ya oto ilawin finish eso ti awoto wo boka
mama na wase Ejawusu free Accra New Town Ejawusu wono nso ne dia wode atu dwa eno no good morning how dini babia wo free free
on monya for Sefah Danquah
aban
na what is anope
abanyankopa do me ho ye na nso
ami adumo ya jemi phone for me nsem ntina na ntin
akromfo ji phone free nsem
la Friday ya chemi mi nam Lebanon ho the light of ni na voice biti moto sumanya kola mi ba be si wa ya gomuji phone free me
kuse
ba mi saka
kuse
me be free boys na me be describe boys na no mama ya kochio
wow abami ntio
me da se Sefah na me bra bi free o si delik o ka kire o che amemo we nko a Akufo-Addo di abrega na fo nko ha de onu nko anko betima ya brusa nini ne ya adwin ye papa Sefah amemo we nko a de umami abai 5 years pe Sefah I'm telling you you don't development upon development.
That is a one here 7 years ni 8 years Derek Ebisano.
Now 7 years Akufo-Addo onyawo anamle den plan odi aye. Wa we sit time no kwa ya nyamfa so bia free no so. Sefah 5 years I'm telling you. Who say sika be di papa we sem. Na say sika we kura me 5 years Sefah. Na Sefah susu ampa senka. Enumudwa nkrofo igwa opposition serve constituency bia benya $1 million anamibwa Sefah
one constituency $1 million
anami kan constituency bia benya $1 million Sefah how many years no manyai
7
anya 7 years ni
yes
inka constituency bia anka benya say
$7 million
Sefah $7 million dey sika kitwa and the whole Ghana, Obia so akwan. Sefah even $2 million kula na nka for the mark constituency bia. At least nka major roads bi wo, inner roads bi wo constituency bia nka o metumi asobu. Oh, akosisem aturo. Nefa kontompo me ku Ghana for so. Sefah enere school fee dia mo nka samu predecessor ma paniku for the buy wo. Wa brisu wagunu. NDC abrisu enguo. Akufo-Addo buy egu national health insurance Akufo Akufo di buy na ya mutual health Sefah mebua mutual health ni trese ukita card na untimi fan free zenu wan fan ko mi fan se do mi enko show wire sa Sefah mebua enya ndi saba na be
Abai, Mamena was set one so frey, na wachere wadwene e wodwumadi ne so. Happy 98.9 FM. Ena waso gusua wuti no the happy morning show. Young na young for frefo twato na ye na ye ne niemra. Good morning, wudi ne ba bia frefi. Hello, good morning. Wudi ne ba bia frefi.
Your call has been put on hold.
Akwai MZ wono no wenye serious. Wafa call na ujina so. Ena good morning, wudi ne ba bia frefi. Yes sir.
Oh, yes, I'm so me I'm line no we dey lock in my eye na mato. Media the
Champion for Seni Adams me and you.
Manya opportunity there. We see on Abu Joshua me do akamba cha na the American nyina ne say me nua aban I omo je no fourth place aban wa yakila wa sha my ho. Wa me na nua ka ne phone nka masa ka de ye no. Opanyi the American nyina ne say journalist for me bomb abaso ye papa. Because me to make an place someone mukuta or mine. Offer. It's all shiny a mere cost to Krupa, Yamamaya. You must have PFM for the animal for Krum. A good dear cost offer. You must say, Sefah Danquah, Tabian, Utini, Tina Utini Nano. Metesa would just and power was soon. The owner of Kruma, the Otina, will be asked to Kruma again. Sefah, what is that? Say out.
Oh, Mete, Ubiaka.
Kruma, Biaki Kruma again. Water bill, Crophonia Scantia like bill, Crophonia Scantia Danka.
Mask is soon to me fufu.
Fufu credit offer, Yamis now. They say one time we are tomorrow radio station, no offer, and Cropho the money be simo so papa. Would be asked while we are tomorrow radio station, they will think I say damn. If you come the piano for Papa, what the place you can't tell me what the can't tell me what. They say I will tell you Piano. There's a say, oh, my penny Kufado, Catragana for Siscawa and Twabamano, no bird to my bay available. Offer, President Kufado buy it, and what a Gofoniman will buy so by the Guno. Offer me to my penny will buy it, or Gugana for you might say, Yanni, Brother, China Cat, Massacre, Tanka Cat. Every China, the Abahato,
Bajo, Mampenny, another Danquah Kufado, Enkra, Tanka, Cars, in free baby and farmer or my. But the amateur when they say, Mampenny, Nana Adu Danquah Kufado. Enkra, Tanka, Cars, Enfama or Maimu.
Yo, Santana, yes, any Pacona, Wakraba, Tanakas, Nabane say. Yes, and the tankers owners for Gruma Homo, so they tankers near Juma. Omi Yakana for Omi Juma at the show, Mayilin Womama. Yes, yes, Ghana, you to be why tankers and Quatana say, your tankers and Coapa for Yom Fundry. Dabi, and Yajuma, it's yes, any Pacona, Akas, Nabane. So by the time a tankers owners wanted the annual fine. That's just Ghana for my party and your lie.
Mamena wase champion for Seni Adams ono free ashama me fan check ese fan koma ashama fo nyina gauso Joe ashaiman mame fan check ese fan koma o munyina happy 98.9 FM na sukuso otie jumadi no happy morning show yeni enkomo emfa the NPP's presidential primaries nyankopon domo a bekoso on the 4th of November 2023 na yekoso 2023 dia na chese abatwa party mano kwa akoto na ofa daybreak the obokrata no ena no peya na womo kasa kakra afa NPP presidential primaries you know 200,000 delegates for NPP flag bearer elections on Saturday na mamen kenkan kakra na enum wasikusan sempanyimfo no omo yi omo asi wo se party man konkoto omo za nazom koto omo so aba no yebidi omo nkomo kakra e wodwumaji ni so ena no pey na yakọ manto ahodo no mu na yahwe ahoboaboa party ne eboaboa in the respective district mamenka was abato no ebekoso at the constituency level empeswa so ena delegate no beko akwakoto o maba into every constituency ewo ne polling station delegate ebeko akwakoto aba the counting and declaration no first and foremost will be done at the constituency level before regional coalition, before national coalition. Intisa ena eniema no etie ewo ho na mamen Kyle se nipa dodo mbekwa akoto aba no ehun komo na niedi. Esan se enra na ye bisa ye correspondent eni omudi nkomo especially when we are from Asante Mantomu, Fifini Mantomu, any Tifi Mantomu. No, na yebuso omo say omo nim nipa dodo a within the region ombekọ akoto aba delegates to do ombekọ akoto aba. Now the daybreak the obokrata na train say a total of 203,439 delegates are expected to participate in the New Patriotic Party's presidential primaries on Saturday, November 4th, 2023. This election will determine the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. Now, I'll say who will represent the party in the 2024 general elections. I know the union anymore. Opinion obedi nim. Ewa battle bekoso on the 4th of November mono. Won't be him franka. Ediama the New Patriotic Party. Now, voting will take place across all 16 regions of the country at various constituencies. Among the delegates, 436 will cast their vote at the party's head office at Asylum Down, Accra. The Ashanti region will have 34,987 delegates voting. Into Yemamu, a bit of data on the Nipadodo Mbokakotwaba in each of the 16 regions. Na yenin komo kakra enfamfa ho. Na oko eye Asante Mantomu ye hwe ni mu se delegate be 34,987 eno Mbokakotwaba. Na oko Ahafu regional delegate 4,204 eno Mbokakotwaba. In the Greater Accra region, delegates Mbokakotwaba 39,134 eno Mbokakotwaba. Oko Volta regional 11,995 delegates in Mbokakotwaba Ewoho. Now, the party has also unveiled the polling stations within the constituencies for the elections. However, amidst the preparations for the elections, there have been counter accusations between the camps of MP for Ascent Central Kennedy Japan and Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Mr. Japan has accused Dr. Bawumia of attempting to bribe him to step down from the race. But Tim Bawumia has refuted those claims. So a bit of the data coming in from the Ashanti region. We know say Oko Ashanti Mantomua, the Padidon Bokakotoba 34,987 delegates in Bokakotoba. Ahafu region 4,204 delegates in Bokakotoba. Greater Accra region 39,134. I think so far the highest that we've mentioned 39,134 delegates in Bokakotoba. Okba voter region from Mantemua, the Padidon Bokakotoba 11,995. Bit of information on NPP's presidential primaries in Yankopono Bekoso on the 4th of November. Mask.
Volta region, there knows how many are?
11,995.
Then they are drawn from which part of the Volta region?
The whole of Volta region.
So
all of the constituencies.
People affected by the floods will be voting.
The constituencies. So that was what we were asking the other time. Say, what are the plans? What preparations has the party made for these individuals who've been affected by the flood? Now, I understand that the party will be having a press conference today, and I'm quite optimistic. Say, and all of these issues and answer all of these questions. What amount for no and answer what amount for trimuno. When asked, people will have answers to them because Kai say, you know, be no more from Mantemu. Fraying no more bisa say ampany ampa say omo from Mantemu no ya dia ebomo mo Kenya ema the presidential primaries because one so bitimi ato aba ni bia na because mame can we obviously Sefah, good morning. I really want to ask a question bothering me about the NPP elections coming up. Are the people of Bipe in the Volta region are the people of Bipe and Volta region suffering the man-made floods going to vote too? Is the EC going to mount their ballot boxes there too? I just want to know. Same question that lots of people are asking. Mask.
Yeah, I think it's a question we've been asking it for quite some time now. Indeed, I said they will kind of wait till the party addresses some of the issues. One man for argument. So, on my press conference, a woman, Mumbai, and Nanape. I think they will address some of these issues. But Twaso campaign in India has not ceased. Ubia Canada. Akoto says he is winning. Kennedy Japan says he is winning. Adenimo is winning. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is winning. But there's something that I think that the NPP must put a stop to. And maybe they will be telling us there will be no campaigning from tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah,
obviously.
because at their press conference, maybe that's what they're going to say.
Yeah.
But
24 hours to the elections, you're not expected to a campaign.
There's no national elections, though.
Send it
it is delegates. You need people. You can't tell people to stop campaigning, and yet people will be campaigning delegates. And if that one, if that's what they're going to say, they have to really deal with it very, very well. Sefah, Adia Bakon is my main country, you are Brian a champion to stop what he's doing.
I do idea.
Did I say Brian a champion? Let me friend say Papaya or the accusations be out to Opariansa. I think he should stop it.
He's pissing in.
I mean, he must stop. He must stop.
Are you saying he's not got the right to say whatever?
No, he has the right. I'm not trying to take his rights away, but for his party's sake, he must stop. He should stop. The party should talk to him. If Canada born can be binenya, they must tell him to stop. They must tell him to stop. The MPP, so Muhu says, they need all the happy hearts. They need all the angry minds. What do you say? They need everybody. The tired limbs. They need almost everybody. At this point, if he say Uber to be babetum, Obia to be biatum, there must be a retaliation. Okay, fine. So Kenya Japan was paid or contracted to do what? To attack a nurse.
Yeah.
What is he saying? So who has contracted him to come and review this? What has been Kenya Japan was contracted to attack a nurse. By who? And who has contracted or no former MP to do what he's doing now?
But another question is, why would somebody contract Kennedy Japan?
That's another issue. That's the issue I'm trying to. If somebody contracted him to attack Anas, attack him in what sense?
So I think
attack Anas. Anas has had issues with Kennedy Japan in court. Why did he not provide to the court evidence of the contract that existed with whoever? So, what is he trying to achieve? Party back on mo contest. Mo be sebi. Mo di mo bru from what are they trying to do to themselves? You still find a common platform to hold hands and paint a picture to Ghanaians. At the end of the day, say, Maya Bakun. But do you kill yourself to come together as one? I think Can Japan, if he's doing that, he must stop. And he's doing some of these things. And now in the press conference,
Amaso, yes.
So it is, let me assume, he was spoken to. But he say, he didn't because he wants to hear what the party will say today. If the party is speaking, the party must be talking to people like the former MP. At this point, it is very, very crucial for the NPP. I said it yesterday. NPP, etimi, NPP to me 42%. I'll be surprised. And
out of the total valid vote cast.
Yes, there's no constitutional.
If they're able to 42%,
I'll be very, very surprised. There's no constitutional this thing. I'm not trying to say it's not something I hear possible. But said the yana
system need a midterm elections.
Yes. What you say? But then that is to say that party no anwa kono in Ghana Vumusa.
So the popularity that the party no one can
memfano.
I mean, pay your assessment and as per your analysis. A coffin.
Memfano amemu. maybe the party.
Okay.
The party may be strong because you have party members who are also aggrieved and they are not moving to other parties.
Mame just mask.
Yes.
Amamuo no ekoso no sunsun
Yes.
so na yemfa ne se akwa party no.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. What I say. So what you are trying to do now, no, mo mama ho kra sa ye himo. Dia mo kika no. Everything has got to do with money, and it is the money that Ghanaians are crying for. Manfo nisika. Come the growth. People are quoting $800 million. Manfo can $800,000. Manfo can we contracted this person. Everything that is coming out from your mouth has to do with money, and it is the same money. You are not listening. You continue to say anything. Look, in the newspapers, this is what the New Crusading Guide newspaper. I could do every year. Saturday, I say I am winning on Saturday. I could do every year. Simple. At the end of work, I say he's winning. Where he has to give caution, he is cautioning. Say vote buying near there. Aha. When you go to the Chronicle newspaper, same headline, same. I will win on Saturday. I could do. When you go to the Anchor newspaper, and Zoom page 3, MPP flag bearership, Ken ready for showdown on Saturday. This is what you should be feeding the Ghanaians on who is winning, who is not. Mwesimuntuma gufini kakra ye. Nantuma gufini mo nton magana fo nto. Hey, sabi. Yes, o kra ho aye say ozimayi infama. Why? Enough. At least se power no na mumpe bi mu a. Enna kakra aka no. A mudi be free mu no. Mumma Ghana for enya wo mu animunyam kakra ansa na mo free. Because anye bia it is the ruling party. Se tumi no na mumpe bi mu a. Na mpe se mu free mu a. So mu you okay. Ghana for the women yes some politicians we okay. Ghanaians in general are looking for a life better.
Yeah.
Ghanaians are looking for a way enidaso aba. What do you say? The fish ratings air bay enomani ade. No, it is not a turnaround. Oh. Adiana kokoma. And yehu pause. Say any pana or that hospital, wo awako coma. Yenya ne pause mpo. Ye declare dead no. And yenya doctors enya pause. And ye heard ye betimi ayeno. Wetimi sorry. Say any pana or that hono. Say no your footballer. Unya pause untim kan chese o mesen ko bobo no aye.
Debi. So nyina na.
Yes, no baby.
No nto no.
And you're not looking at some of these things. These things in young.
Mame so no ho kakra na men kwa homa so. It's said now we can assembly about the popularity of the New Patriotic Party say enei say nkaye kwa akoto aba. Anhwa ohamunchichi mu aduana mienu NPP no entimi.
Yes, but I have not put out who will win.
No debi. Unfa nto abontin do. Yankwa homa so ye ne Owura Musa Dankwa ono executive director for Global Info Analytics. Owura Musa Dankwa no pem yemu achemu akwa from Happy Morning Show no so.
Mejimoso.
Bijiri sempombo ko de.
Laminado.
Yensha siemfam free a year the polls that you've conducted. Yemfa say from July of 2022 up until Sabri and talking about the popularity of the government. Has there been any indication that the government of the day is becoming unpopular month after month?
All right, thank you very much for having me. We have kept data about the approval of the president and then the direction of the country, the two of which are linked directly. And if you look at the trend that we have seen, the number of voters who said Ghana is headed in the wrong direction has been on the increase.
It fell slightly, I think, sometime around July, but it went up again in October, which means people are becoming a bit worried about where we are heading as a country. Again, if you look at the approval rating of the president, it follows the same curve as the direction of the country. His disapproval is very high at the moment, around 63% or so as of October. So generally, people are very pessimistic about the direction of the country and to the extent that it's affecting the president's approval rating.
Mame Musa, what really is informing their pessimism to say that the country is headed in the wrong direction?
I think there is another question about standard of living. I mean, everything that happens in this country is about people's standard of living. And that is getting worse for voters generally. And those who are optimistic that it will change, it's not coming down fast enough, I mean, to benefit the government. So these are the things that are driving voters' perception about where we are heading as a country. And then ultimately the approval of the president.
Is there a possible juxtaposition? Sir Yemfan said the popularity of the government is waning. And so for if we were or if we are to vote, there is a higher possibility, sir, even the government of the day, the party, will not be able to garner about 40% of the total valid vote cast.
I mean, this has been published. If you look at the poll numbers by October, when we ask voters who they intend to vote for, I just said number 48% said they will vote for Mahama.
Mm-hmm.
And 28% said they will vote for Bawumia if he is the candidate. And 11% said they will vote for Alan if he contests. So this is the current standing in the polls.
Not just indirectly, whatever the government is doing is likely to have an impact on the Onipa and as a Penyini Biara Obedi party into the 2024 general elections.
Absolutely. I mean, this election will be fought on the economy, jobs. Full stop. I mean, if you can't turn around the economy, you will not win the election. If you can't provide jobs that would be impactful to change people's perception and mind, you won't win the election. Full stop.
How critical do you think, sir, the elections are NPP Ebeko on the 4th of November is?
I mean, they are at a crossroads. I mean, to elect flag bearer who will have to defend their record, who has to assure with the economy that they are worried about, he can fix it. And that the jobs that they are worried about, he can fix it. So whoever they elect must be able to answer these questions.
How much of work ena ujiri se party no ne mantra of breaking the eight no obetimi amana bamua e was say oputi in to ensure say they gain that or they regain that popularity before the D-Day on the 7th of December 2024?
A lot. I mean, look, let no one deceive anybody. You know, we speak direct to the West. We don't play with the West. We don't, look at people and say, oh, no. We say it as it is. The numbers are so bad that it will take a trillion tax for MPP to turn around the race at this stage. I don't know what they can do with the next budget, whether they can turn around the economy within the next 14, 12 months. I don't know. I really don't know. So that is what they have to focus on. Is the economy, and nothing else.
Is the economy...
If people are feeling the way they are feeling today, going 2024, they will lose the election. And as the polls have shown, they are losing the election because of the situation in the country. That's what the poll numbers are saying. And before that, it was harder because, things were bad. It's gotten a lot harder with Alan in the race at butterfly. Alan has taken over 90%. Over 90% of Alan vote is coming from MPP, not NDC.
But around Sefah Danquah, let's deal with a bit of specifics. These polls that you conduct, most of the times, one more a year, data analyst will be asking of the sample size, the a year margin of error. With me, making these predictions, no, because I mean these are really interesting predictions from the polls that were conducted and as a global analytics are conducted from last year up until now. Error of margin in the polls, no, it's saying the sample sizes that I've been using over a period of time, no, and also it's saying.
Okay, let me tell you, our margin of error has never been below 1.7.
The margin of error has never been below 1.7.
Yes.
Okay.
So on the average, every time we go, it's about 1.7, 1.9 maximum. It's never been higher than that. And then if you look at the statistical tools, data analysts are not statisticians. Their works are different. No statistician has come out to debunk our sample size. If they have, they should come out. Sample size is determined by a formula, not by somebody sitting in his kitchen. And formulas are mathematical. So if you put the mathematical ingredients into the formula and it's wrong, it can be proven that you're wrong. Yeah, our sample size has never been below 5,500 nationwide from April 2022 to today.
It has never been below 5,500.
No. If you go to United States of America, their sample size has never been 3,000 for a voters of 214 million.
And they're able to make an accurate prediction or near accurate predictions.
Absolutely, because there is unbiased way of the sample distribution. We're not here to get anybody. We are here to get accuracy. So we deploy the sample in a way that is scientific, that is proportional. And we do the polling randomly across randomly selected constituencies.
Okay.
So we don't target areas we go. Yankoha, because we strong vote. Yankoha, we a big point. We don't do that here.
Sefah Danquah, anapay me no ase say woje penie na woni atwetwe nkomo Happy Morning Show. It's been interesting talking to you this morning.
Thank you very much.
Sefah Danquah, a global info analytics executive director. One now is here no twetwe nkomo the popularity based on the polls global info analytics Eddie Ababe Tuja over a period of time. Yet the popularity of the government is going down. Na Maskeka said they will not garner even up to 40%. But the polls are even telling us that they may not even garner above 30% because the popularity of the government is going down. And people are also saying, the country is headed in the wrong direction. We, and someone is coming out of the polls of global info analytics at the Ababe to draw over a period of time now. Mask, video asuma.
I think you better opinion as me normally na eba sa we no minyaya nanka you all the facts all the data the home analysis ni so say said the American it will be difficult for the NPP to get more than what I was saying. Again. Now some questions be when you go to respondents on when you're conducting polls and also sometimes and also any conclusions at the banner scientifically grounds are the situations are always different. Because with the understanding of the people also matter. The understanding of the people also matter on the conclusions that you draw on the data that you collect. Which is American, because you may pose a question to somebody, whether the question, whether the country is going in the right direction or in the wrong direction, depending on what the person is feeling, the answer will be given. What you say?
Yeah.
What's your own definition of a wrong direction? What is your own definition of a right direction? These are key issues when it comes to Where are the areas?
I think that within the context, they may operationalize what a wrong direction means and what
exactly,
right direction means.
Exactly, because if you're asking people about their living conditions, and you go to any other part of the country, the answers you get will be almost same if it is in the negative. What you say, because the understanding is clear to people. What you say, but if you're asking somebody the direction of the country, the person is having to check or no the conditions of whom. No, say, is that what you mean by the direction of the country, Anna? But these are academic works. Maybe
that may be a quasi representation of what some group or some of the population portion of the population would think.
Exactly. You see, the general anger, the general dislike of the current economic dispensation. Idea cut across.
It's widespread.
You don't need any.
Yeah, it's widespread.
The people in power know.
It's widespread.
What do you say?
Mamenko OT region na yene ye correspondent Evans Manasseh yene no ntwetwe nkomo kakra emfa ahomboaboa okọ OT regional party no ahead of the NPP's presidential primaries because no Manasseh anopa mi encha o. Na mijiri se mpombo ko de. Na ede na ekoso OT mantum ahomboaboa party no towards Saturday etisen. Manasseh, Sefah Danquah.
Ghana Pananina 16 regions. Yebo amani MPP amanyukuno nyame adoma Saturday womo ebekwa kogina simpi so atoba e de ye obi obedi amanyukuno anim wa fimpini ne adwenu enan abato mu 2024 no enhyehyɛ ahodoɔ ɛkɔso ɛwɔ mantoma ahodoɔ no mu na obepie mu ɛwɔ otimantema ha no mu sɛ ya mpenifo atoto wɔ mo nneɛma ama yɛkasa yi wɔn AC 10 polling stations across the 9 constituencies ɛwɔ otimantema ha no mu sɛ each constituency bia no ɛwɔ
Nyanto Boasie 10 polling stations out of 9 constituencies no
9 yes.
Not just polling stations no musi and ebro constituencies so what accounted for the 10 polling stations?
Netieni Ukopiemu ewo Krachi East eno ena the regional capital Tambai and the Penifo AC 2 polling stations honomo reasons they say one of the polling station regional polling center ena near etosumi no the constituency polling center and the Tambai constituency on its own before ebenya the regional capital. And automatically no na omubenya 2 polling stations ewo Dambai Krudemo bako ebewo Dambai College of Education and MP4 asese bako so ewo one of the churches Pentecost Church and also ebeko so ewo Dabanti sa and MP4 aye nhyehyɛ and so far 10 polling stations in 9 constituencies ewo hanu say na ohwe stadia nhyehyɛ ne tia ahanu say MP anasem na hyebidu ni bia ni ha and automatically MP bia nento abawa hanu say omo ewo 9 MMDCs omo ebeto abani bi saso so na party mpinifo 17 regional executives proxy enya emba musufa na afiso party founding fathers womo so yekasai 2 na ebeto abano ya ntie se bako ho dodo no as to say oye proxy anase wanye proxy de enra yene the regional chairman Evans ya odapa edin kombo no chemu say as regional chairman onya enya nhyehyɛ anase letter bi emfamfiri officials anase executives wa wɔn confirm say proxy ebeba abatuo no bu enti yɛkasa yi nipa wɔn bɛgyina ato abanyame adoma Saturday ɛwɔ otimantema ha no sei no 3,490
nipa dodo on beto aba no 3,940 delegates on beto aba in Oti region 3,490 okay
ewo Oti region ha no sei enti yɛkasa yi de obepie mu ewo otimantema ha no sei ohun say apobo bi ekoso sonko from the 4 aspirants na asoye but then I think Obia I in the background checks, I in campaign, and Ra Mampena be the trade in the campaign, Abana Rienti. Yaka say, delegates, maybe a woman, some say, won't be decided who leads the MPP in 2024 general elections. So far, peace and after so be added an outcome. I say, Saturday, we do know a dance on and a because
I am particular about issues having to do with security because in yes, the Regional Security Council, I'm military. Yes, some patrol in some parts of the UT region, particularly in Kwanta. Esan say pinten and as a mentime who has be a sea security towards 4th of November, UT region. Part in share to say.
Sefah, but I say, so far, all share Mantemunwa, the 9 constituencies, so baby, a bit, I can say, Mentimo has an asset tension, Kakra, or a year on Quanta South. But then I can confirm to you, said the security has taken over in Quanta South, and Yaka say, Niaman, so from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we can say, a ban on Nipamu, asset and Kwandia, peace has been restored. Security agye Nkwanta South Aboswa, including the immigration, police, and so military. One more agye Kuno Aboswa, one more patrol and a period election Nankasa so the yenya na so woman set up one more enhyehyɛ ya na so woman gadget and in name a woman beto abanti ye hu the number of security mpinifo de bɛkɔ hɔ but and say ban say near esi ye Friday Saturday and am tribal conflict esi ye nitia and they bet me aka say security no abɔ mo ho the so far bibia enya nsi a ɛkyerɛ sɛ ebetimi diverted attention and I say the election preparations nti the share me say ebeto aso akokodu but then the regional chairman Evans Yadapa assures every single constituency within the region Biano election will take place as planned from national.
Manas Azania Bevieno, Yantiye, a bra Volta River, SPL insurance says some part of the UT region we are affected.
Sefah and Ukraina, UT region, how we say, we be on UT region knows very well some part, and as a meeting, like I say, almost 60 to 80% of UT region there. Ensure ewa hanu say the Oti River offer baby to say abotua say efamwa ekofiem dambai crashi eba pasta nkwanta of almost all these areas the Oti River ekati across this village in ba na say so no ba no community be to say abotua say and its environs oba nkwanta south community be to say kabeti any nempatem kakra oko crashi easter communities be to say dambai the capital Lankasa market has been affected and Jare any each environs oko baby to say kitikrachia a similar thing happened there even pasa I know you Nkwanta no Hanum say Damanko has been affected and also Uti River no ekata across but Ankwanko national issue because other ones now happen and more attention and a woman so is believed that properties has been affected most. This particular
but me besides just because none person who say whether people have been affected and affected areas, arrangement for some of the delegates who be free these areas for them to go and vote, at the same. That was what I wanted to find out from you.
Sefah, any the politicians and politics election say and they say Drew Nukra meet media for delegate I am well convinced that no matter how the situation, delegates will go and vote irrespective of what happened. But and said that had nipa
but so you cannot tell us for a fact that there are arrangements made for some of these affected areas. Part but you are not aware. The regional communications team and as a regional secretariat of the New Patriotic Party has not communicated anything of that sort to you.
What the regional chairman said was that every single person or eligible voter in this particular Saturday elections will be able to vote. But specifically one state he said some are affected by the spillage. They will have some means and ways to then bring them to come and vote and other stuff. But what we know is they will be voting, and that's was the communication or the communicator, the regional chairman, Ede Amaye. I believe say that day, the Ibisa AC and I say Yanya and Krofobi to come and vote. It is then we will push and find out their whereabouts and possibly Abiana. That could be the result in their woman's member. But the regional chairman has stated it emphatically, say all come and vote in their numbers according to the party structures and what they've arranged.
Manasseh, Mamino Asiano Pay. Evans Manasseh, a correspondent from the Oti region. Yanko Atoyaman Temu. Yeni Akuzia Jaba, Yenuaba, Yanin Chuchin Komokakra. Aguzia.
Hello, good morning.
Number Jobumbo Godie.
Yamina Dompa, once one day today.
You could Kramunka Krakra. Western region, I wanted to say.
Oh, the Canva music and in share happy 98.9 FM. It's a free nine. Check a super ministry or your animal to my the brown one and the Anna Pay. Now, them a yenina yenimono, and who work with those in Zana, Yamea Duma. Memory that all the NPP Amayoku no more amba. What to abana where you can continue with I'm a party no ever 2024 about why about Ghana Hammond. Na Mr. Say the say Yarisha Kuman Kasa Chakazi ISD the Zintamsi a high comb then some coma envy the Bibia Babokodo or yet memory day. Na often Amayoku and Kasa so the and I say Dama Yenin Central for the Odu Damabi and Yanwana Nayotu. Now so Yaba but Denina Mesman says in Yada Waka at Train. And you know, in Yansu, I'm border and I'm meaning the years of one day. Bobe Sibiano, Yabasa, I need to what to be intimate temple. Border, ya and agenda, for NPP party office for na ya professor or Kodo. When say Bisaya, Oya Namia Duma, Memory Dolly, Oya Abacho of Babado, and a man to my Morocco.
Agosia, a constituencies are here. And polling centers war in the western region. Delegates a bit me akwa to about Dharma.
Them a union no abano waroto no constituency na bekomenda ya wude ya American one man dodo no on intina and a probican fancy but ya wow there you bodu party office one them in coming na wadama yen na mobaya on toma enyumbre ana otuna no beba escape wati
Akosiani mame how but more than two and amona call a party headquarters ever war a western region na and sembia wo was some dema and central form war at Toyman Tim Famamo na yensu yenyabi yento empty informative for near for Akosia Jaba yen western regional correspondent one and out here in the chunk so ya call a two regions ya call Uti region ya call western region and there are other regions here, but there will be an exclusive conversation on the NPP's presidential primaries. We are looking at an aspect to the Biayana Manfupi no Emshe. Unia,
so Sefah we friends here na Ochina said a very special coverage. Chassis Ochina. In fact, the very first media house to start that NPP coverage, no. Primaries no bibia bekoso de chassis nyankopon ya admo china amobia reporters ayato on mo apeti na we no so grade it's open to the public ubitimi aba na waba be hwe abechire wadwen issues among for raising no many ade nyina nti ochina no is more or less like a fun fair ahead of the NPP primaries. It will be invited. Especially when more contesting no microphone and come I know modi near her monomicrophone any mochna na said the amount for ashes won between mummy and no money a de wa hano china enye asem kitwakra the amount for him all the details analysis figures facts ninjina begu ho and then ubehu near air coso trends be image ninjina no ya de me ya tuam saa egosi me meneda na fi ya to abene wie ama ya declare na de obewi no ya bona baso wo mu awi ni nso no ya hwe mu kran se omukwa omunza emre biu so far party ni here obi obedi anim no as a re-energize party the base. So let's begin the show ochra.
We are having a conversation around the spiritual connotations. The warrior prophet Paul Kusia Pia. Exclusive interview. We're looking at the spiritual aspect of the NPP's presidential primaries because of the following day, Yene prophet edin komo wi aka said na no paso no na wi aso no e na nkomo kese e no so ye de ebebrewo na ansa na episode jumadi ni so no happy 81st birthday going out to Mrs. Florence Kakari with love and blessings from your husband Professor Kakari, children and grandchildren. We pray for a healthy long life, peace and prosperity in Jesus' name. And happy 81st birthday to Mrs. Florence Kakari. Na we free yebukunu Professor Kakari woma ene unananom na omo wish you a happy birthday. Any day happy morning show. Honey this year. Na ya sorry so. Happy sports is up next with Ofa. Over on your miffy, Ade.
Umma minsu na pebia. I said, Wusu umma minsu beam.